capacitor.
Yeah,
And
this is what's going on right
JD.
now, guys. This is what I'm listening to. Continue.
And see, our characters have yet to combine the test rack and the flux capacitor to get the cross homogenation to bring the shopkeepers back to the original points in the timeline.
Hey, Diz, I just wanted to say I'm in Ellen's spot,
And I'm
Ellen
Timmy.
and Timmy are combined, and Russ is
He
in
thought
my
it would be
spot,
screwed up.
and we
This is
can't
all
see
accurate.
Clan.
Yep.
This is all accurate.
Yep, it's fine.
fine.
We just hear Clan's voice.
It's
This is
Ellen's
so
worst
accurate.
nightmare. Me and her have merged.
No.
I'm
Would it
so
be
sorry, Ellen.
Tamelin or Elamy?
I like Ellamy.
I don't like this.
I like Ellamy.
I unfortunately have figured out like how to translate his brain, and I hate it. I hate that I've figured that out.
So by streamer handle wise, it'll just be not turbo.
Oh.
I still find it hilarious
Ooh,
that everybody's got
okay.
their like gamer tags, and then it's Ellen.
Ellen.
Yep, Ellen.
Well, no, there's Russ too.
Yeah, just
There's
Russ.
Oh, Russ is also
I
high
forgot,
five, Russ.
I
We're the
forgot.
special
I'm sorry.
ones.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
yeah.
No, you're
not
fine.
on
No,
Zoom,
we're
Russ,
talking in
in Twitch.
Zoom. I mean,
Oh,
not
My
Zoom,
head's
Twitch.
really tall, Diz.
Fuck, whatever. The
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
working
called.
on you.
Baker's not even a streamer, and he gave him his Twitch name. Baker Boom.
He's boom boom wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Okay. There's
It's
that.
true, I
All
saw it
so
on
now
there.
we just need Russ.
But
And
that's
the rest
Not
is
be
me.
invisible.
I need a toothpick.
There we go. All right, now let's go fix the map one.
You're
Oh,
a
it's all messed up
disaster.
too.
We're just a hot mess over here. It's fine.
So-
Yeah,
let's
for a minute I was Ellen.
You're a
Which,
little too excited about that.
well, I mean, to be fair, we're very similar, very similar creatures.
Apparently last night, I feel like I have a solid guess of some of the discussions that were happening while you guys were playing games. Is Ellen
Yeah.
one of the boys?
Yep. My answer was kinda.
That was my answer too. I was like, "What's up?"
My exact words were,
I was
I think it depends on the situation.
That's exactly what I said.
Yep.
Ellen,
Tim
one of
asked
the
me, and I
boys.
was, and then I saw all of you guys in voice,
Yep.
and I was like, "Is this a discussion that's actually happening as a group right now?" And he was
BTDEBs,
like,
100%.
"Yeah."
It was
Under the
absolutely
hood?
suspect.
Maybe
I
not.
literally said, I was like, Tim, it's like Clan says. I'm a girl who enjoys titties as much as he does. So in that regard, I'm one of the boys.
There you go. Welcome to Nerdicopia Network.
Overheating. Ah, I'm sweating.
Taking
Goddamn.
on the difficult questions.
Exactly.
Yes.
Remember, at Nerdicopia Network, we enjoy titties as much as you do.
It's true.
I mean, come on, they feed us from.
That's
the
our
moment
new
we
slogan.
human,
Can we get that
so
on a
we gotta
t-shirt and sell it in the store, Diz?
You still owe me
You
a
can
not
make it, but
actually
be
gnomes
careful
shirt.
with the graphics, okay?
That's don't worry. I'm going to put it in ASCII characters.
Okay. All right.
Still owe
So
me not actually gnomes, Clan.
That's true.
last time,
That's true.
you
That's true.
guys, oh goodness, you guys were in Mondovas, and you got on the airship.
We took a
Russ, you-
trip on a
you guys
magic
have an airship.
airship.
You guys had a trip. It was like a week-long journey, I think. It was like 7 days or something like that or more. That it took you to get from Mondovas to Baldur's Gate is where you guys wanted to go. So,
Which is pretty
You've
good time, I think.
you have arrived at Baldur's Gate. During the trip, you guys kind of helped out on the airship a little bit. There's a variety of characters. I think most of them you can find in Roll20 there under the journal. I think you guys can see them in there if I'm not wrong. See
Your journal. Oh, I can see
The
all
miss-
the people.
the airship. Yeah, you can see the Mystic Horizon airship there, and if you expand that out, you can see all the peoples. all the crews there.
All the critters.
So there was the captain, which Meridius spent time with, discussing things with her. You guys got to meet the navigators, but I don't really think you spent a lot of time with them. Or the helmsman. Trix spent a lot of time with Seraphina, the artificer.
They're besties.
And
They were roommates.
there was
Not
the
quite.
lookout by the name of Sky, who is a fairy who was just kind of side-eyeing Trix and
After
acting
a couple
really
days,
weird.
she was going like this every time she caught him looking at her.
Acting real weird around her and stuff. So, all right. So, if you want to interact with any of them, that's fine. You have arrived at Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
The airship
we have arrived. Okay.
has docked at the harbor, even though it's kind of floating. There's I guess a port there for the airships. And you guys can do whatever you'd like to do. I don't know which direction you guys wanted to go in, or
Before she leaves the ship, is Sky within sight?
roll a perception.
Fuck. 14.
14. All right. You see him way up high up there
Okay.
in the crow's nest.
Before she leaves the ship, Trix is gonna fly up there.
Yep.
All right. I don't know what your fucking problem is, dude. Because it definitely isn't the wings, because that would have worn off within like a week or so. But get your shit together, and maybe next time we're on the ship, tell me what the hell's going on, okay? Because I don't know you. And I haven't done a damn thing to you except that one drinking game thing, except I kind of looked like an idiot. But get your shit together.
Damn, she came out the gate swinging, standing on business.
And then she's just going to
Roll.
fly away unless he says something.
Roll an intimidation, but yeah.
That's
We'll
not
see
going
how
to
it
go
goes.
well.
We'll see how it goes.
It's not going to go well.
He's a coward.
Oh, that's not bad. It's a 16.
I told you he was a coward.
Listen, intimidation, I get a big fat goose egg added to it.
He just kind of is frozen, just kind of pushes back against the edge of the crow's nest there. His wings kind of crumple a little bit as he's pushing back.
Bad wing maintenance. Next time we're back, you're gonna tell me what the fuck is going on. Okay, bye. And she's gonna fly back down to the rest of them.
Okay.
Diz, how much progress have I made like tinkering with creating the new medicine for one of our party
So
members?
you were working on that while you were on the ship, right? So
Correct.
I can't remember. I think we did some rolls.
Yeah, we
Let's
rolled a
see.
medicine check last night, and
You
I
did? You
believe I got a
rolled?
14. if
That's
I
what
remember.
I have written down. Yeah.
Look at my memory go.
I would say with a 14 on what you're trying to create, you're not too confident with the results. You don't think that it's lethal,
Okay.
but
okay.
but you don't know if it's the exact results that you want. Now, what you do with that is up to you. I mean, whether you still go ahead with your trials or if you want to try again.
Okay. Can I try one more time?
Sure. Yeah.
Uno más.
Okay. Okay. That was a medicine check. So that is a 21.
21. Okay. You are going to spend some time on the ship here, I guess, while other people are doing other things. But a 21 is a lot better roll. So
Okay.
You're gonna spend maybe a couple hours doing this then. So.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
Okay. So everybody else.
I have such a headache. Oi. I don't remember a lot of last night, but it hurts real bad. Oi.
Don't worry about it. It was fine.
What? What happened? Do you know what
Yeah.
happened last night?
I saw things that I don't think I saw. So what?
What did you say?
Don't worry about it. It's your business. Whatever happens, it's between you.
Wait a minute, what?
Mhm.
No, I remember like going to see Meridius, and then his staff was out, and I touched it, and then the next thing I know, I was
Like
somewhere
I
else.
said, it's between you two.
Why do you keep saying that?
Your personal life. I mean, I don't judge. I kind of wondered because the vibe was a little bit there, but hey,
Wait a minute. No, wait. You no. Ow. Not that. No, nothing like that happened.
I mean,
I
I
don't
shut the
think-
door to give you guys a little privacy.
No, I don't even think
Is doing
Meridius
that with the
believes in
door
that
open?
stuff. Oh. No. We were investigating what happened to his family, and then there was
His staff got in the way. I mean,
I was somewhere else.
That sounds like quite the experience. Are you sure the spoofy hasn't been having you test anything?
I don't remember Spoofy being there. You know what? I'll ask. I'll ask.
Probably safer.
Has anybody seen Meridius? Is he around?
Is he?
Meridius, where are you? Or what are you getting into?
Still in my
Where
room
are
right
you?
now because I have
And
not left
I'm
yet.
so sorry.
Okay. You don't know where he is, but his door is
Hmm.
closed. So
You think Spoofy has something for a headache? Should I trust the stuff that Spoofy would give me for the headache?
The literal doctor, and nobody
At
trusts.
your discretion.
To be fair, Spoofy, you've been holding the same apple for like 6 months and it hasn't rotted yet. I'm a little concerned.
That was great.
An apple a day, friend. An apple a day.
But not the same apple. Okay. I mean, you know what? Maybe I will just tough it out. Maybe I will just.
Have you had
tough it
coffee?
out.
Caffeine helps.
No, I have not.
That's what you need.
I
You
have
need
not. You know what?
coffee.
I will go and get a cup. Are we leaving the boat soon? Are we in Baldur's Gate now?
Yeah, we're ready to go when people are. I got a shopping list.
Okay,
I don't
good.
know where the
will
hell
wait.
anything is.
I will wait until we leave the boat, and then I will find something to imbibe that does not come from Spoofy.
It's always safe.
So spoofy. Ooh.
Strix is on the deck at least, so I'm guessing Mordecai's with her up on the deck.
Yep.
sure. Yep.
She just went and chewed out Sky. Did the
you
others
guys
oversleep?
You came onto the ship from the bottom, with the stairs that
Ooh.
come out of the bottom. But the way you're docked now, it's just going to be a straight hop over onto the we'll call it the dock. I'm not really sure what to call it for an airship.
We started from the bottom. Now we're here.
There you go.
Yep.
But the whole team's not here.
Listen, I cannot help it. No one said that I was the group's alarm clock for this adventure.
All right. I mean, I
can
could
go
make
wake
a
them up.
noisemaker real quick. It would just take me a minute.
I can go. Oh, you know what? I wonder what would happen if I tried to wake them up using the communication device.
Oh, do it. I'm gonna
Okay.
take mine out for a minute so that
Okay,
it's
yeah,
not.
probably,
Yeah, we're gonna
probably a
do
good
that.
idea. Probably a
she's
good
gonna-
idea. Hold on, here we go. Let's see what I can do here. Should I just talk? No. Okay, so what Mordecai does is Mordecai he activates the communication device and uses prestidigitation to make a very loud sound go across the communication devices.
Okay.
So it comes out and it's like,
Okay, you guys all hear just a loud screeching noise in your brain.
in your
What do you
brain,
roll
mate.
for that? Like,
Roll for going mad.
yeah.
It's not going to damage you. It's just going to be like,
It's like the worst alarm clock you've ever experienced in your life.
Damn, dude, I could even still hear that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this. Whatever I did, I'm good at it.
Oh yeah. We should talk. We
Okay.
could do fun things.
Hello, I am Mordecai.
I wherever I was previously, I stumble out of it, a little blood trickling from my nose and my ear, or whichever ear has the, you know.
Yep.
We're under attack.
Oh, no, we're not under attack. This is Mordecai. I was waking everybody up because we're in Baldur's Gate and we need to get off the ship.
Riggs puts hers back in.
Fuck you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
as Keltash yells, "We're under attack!" You hear from above, "No, we're not."
What was that?
What?
The
Sky.
sound effect.
He says, "No, we're not."
Liar.
But for serious, are we waiting for you guys? Can Mordecai and I wander off? Are we sticking together? What's the plan?
I mean, we can. I am from Baldur's Gate,
I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
not
all
the-
right, I missed that.
just not the good part of Baldur's Gate.
I wipe it on Mordecai.
We
I was
used to
wondering why
say,
my musketoon of warning wasn't going off.
yeah. This is it. It was just me trying to wake everybody up. I apologize if it hurt, but it was effective.
Mm. I wet Willie Mordecai. Like that.
You know what? Next time I do it, I will tone it down a bit. I do not know the strength of my own alarm clock. I am sorry.
Listen, I was
Just
gonna
do
make a thing that went up, that would I'd set off down in the hallway that would just was like a high pitched sound. So maybe that was kinder. I don't know for sure.
We could do a gentle cuckoo. It's time to wake up.
Cuckoo.
Did you
That's
just
a
say
bird I've never heard
cuckoo?
before.
Cuckoo, you know.
Cuckoo.
Whatever sound they make, I don't know.
Is that a bird where you're from?
I'm from the city, damn it. I don't know these things.
I don't think
But
that's
what
what pigeons
city?
sound like.
Is there a city just called the city?
No,
You,
no,
I've
I
ne-
meant that I'm
you
from
guys are,
a city.
You guys
Huh.
are sitting there, and a bird flies over, and he goes, "Cuckoo!"
Holy shit! Is it a bird?
See?
This is the bird. The bird that you're talking about just came by and said hello.
I think he's on deck with us because he gave you a wet
He
willy.
is.
Oh, sorry. The bird in his ear.
Yeah, I've been standing behind him the entire time.
You make really good time, Keltash. You're very effective at what you do.
Yeah.
All right, Spoofy is not there. He's working on something, so not that you know that, but so it's just-
Meanwhile,
Heard
in
the
Spoofy's
alarm.
drug den,
it's just you three up on the deck here. So whatever you guys want to do, unless Meridius is, you just let me know if you're doing something. That
After all that bullshit, Mordecai is going to see Meridius coming up, giving him this look like he's about to skewer him with his trident.
what is? Oh, anybody want to take bets on what he's pissed off about right now?
I mean, I don't think we have to. I think it was the
I'm going to put money on me.
yeah.
A little
I
of
think
that
the
foam green blood is trickling out of his Orify, so I bet you it's you.
They probably, yeah. Hello, Meridius. Good morrow. Is that what we say here? Good hello. Good morning.
It wasn't me.
Aren't you from here?
I mean, I'm from Baldur's Gate, but I don't know what fish people say to each other every morning. Do they just go
As you
like,
gu- as you guys are standing there, you see the captain come out from the back of the ship around the side there up to where you guys are at in the front. Will you be departing now? Do you know how long you will be ashore?
Mordecai looks over at Meridius.
There's at least one going to be staying. I take it he has nothing here that he needs. I don't know about the other.
It's fine. Whoever needs to stay can stay. The reason I ask is just so that we can plan our operations around your schedule.
There are
I like it
supplies
when
that are
people
needed,
put us first.
but I do not know how long this will take. I've never been to this city.
Very well. We will just play it by ear, and I would ask that you be patient with us then, since we're being patient with your schedule.
I feel that you need to do what you must to have the ship ready at for what you need it for, to aid it. So you do as you see fit.
You guys got sneaky business up to, don't you?
She turns and looks at you, and gives you kind of just a half smile.
I love it. I love the sneaky business.
Mordecai, you know how they keep it sneaky? They don't talk about it.
I don't know what business they have. I just said it's sneaky business.
Yeah, but they're not going to tell you if they've got sneaky business.
I didn't ask them to tell me. I just said, I bet you're up to sneaky business. And then she like half smiled. So either one, she does have sneaky business. Two, she thinks I'm pretty. Or three, she just has gas.
So
I'm going to take one of the first two.
as you guys are
Gas, I
standing
vote
there,
gas.
some of you might notice that the first mate and probably not her and the first mate and Slick are departing the ship there. So I can throw them up. There's pictures in Roll20 there, but then I can throw it up on the stream there. There's the first mate, Griff, and Slick. Kind of ran the deck and the upper part of the ship there. So you see them exiting the ship.
Boofy, you
Where's the
coming or
captain?
not?
Nods and goes back to her duties.
I mean, are we curious? Should we join in?
I mean, I'm ready to get off the boat.
Boofy, you coming or no? You too,
I stay
Keegan.
there.
You are without me. I'm working on something important here. I'll be a while.
He's
He's
doing
making
drug
drugs.
stuff. Yes. 100%.
Keegan comes back over the comms and will say that he says, "Sorry, I'm already off the ship. I wanted to get a head start and go to the cathedral. I'll join up with you guys later."
Holy people. All right, let's go.
He's a very
shopping
to-do
list.
kind of guy. Oh, we're going shopping?
I mean, I've got some stuff I need, and then weren't you guys wanting to like go say hey to the other guild people and be like, hi, we're visitors from out of town?
Yes, we need to go to the main office of the guild.
Oh, it's the main office? Whoa, that's
Yes.
fancy. I didn't dress up. Oops.
Baldur's Gate's a fancy city. Unless you're
It's a
from where
big
I'm
city.
from, Where I'm from in Baldur's Gate, we say we put the ball in Baldur's Gate.
People walk around naked or something?
No,
I
no,
was
I am from the
thinking
slums.
the male escort area,
No, I mean there are some around, but that's not me. I was very poor, so we were in the slums of the city.
I think that male escorts are male escorts because they're poor. Okay, you shouldn't discriminate.
You think so? I mean, maybe I
Well,
don't judge.
maybe we just
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
think
thought
we
about being a male escort?
No, not until now.
Do you think I
That's
could do
something
it?
that people think about.
I mean, you're a rather dapper Mordecai. I mean,
No, thank you. You're
Tricks,
not
I
a
think
bad man yourself.
I did polish my City Watch medallion there earlier. Thank you
I
for
mean,
noticing.
you've looked bad, but you're looking good now.
Listen, both Mordecai and Spoofy said they'd fuck you, Keltash.
Wow.
We did?
Okay.
I don't remember this conversation.
She's gonna pull out the jar of whispers, open it up, and replay that drunken conversation. And the time they played Fuck Mary Kill.
I am walking
Oh.
away awkwardly walking down the gangplank. Dun, 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 dun. Or do we fast rope off of this? How do we get off this thing? Is it just like
No,
a jaunt?
it's like
or...
it's like a suspended like deck that comes out that you guys are kind of pulled up to.
We
So
RP
no,
walk down the gangplank.
buckling, swinging.
Yep.
Well,
Six just
I'm a little
flies across.
disappointed in the lack of swashbuckling here, but all right, let's go.
That's how you change a subject. You make them uncomfortable.
Yes.
It was very effective. Kudos to you.
All right, where are you guys heading to?
The rest of you are free to do what you wish. But being as we're in this town, I'm going to go see the leader of the guild hall first.
I want to see it too, so I'm gonna come on.
Well, let's all go, and then we'll go shopping. They're close together.
Oh, are they good? Okay.
What?
I'll
What?
I'm looking at Goofy. Oh, the shenanigans. Oh, God.
Spoofy's making drugs. We can go without him.
Oh.
You can
It's
hang
okay.
out with
We
me
can
and
have
Mordecai.
shenanigans.
We're shenanigans.
We can have shenanigans.
Okay.
We planned an excellent prank back in. I mean, someone pulled off
a
an
very
excellent prank.
programmatic prank.
Yes. Someone did.
We will not
I
say
think it was
names,
someone in this group. I don't know
but
for
their
sure.
wings may be metal.
I don't
Do
know.
not do that here.
I won't unless they deserve it.
Oh no! Do not do it here. If that guy is here, do not do it here. He has no sense of humor whatsoever.
Yes. City Watch
Noted.
Cadet honor. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Do not do
Okay.
bad things to the head of the guild here. He will murder us
As long
with
as
his eyes.
as long as he's not an asshole to the mates.
I've heard
yeah.
he's nice, but he can be an asshole to everybody else.
Okay. Fine. I'll behave. And she has fingers crossed behind her back.
I met him once. He was very scary.
More scary than Meridius.
Yes.
Not possible.
No, it was.
Absolutely.
I'm telling the truth. Hand to whatever god you want me to. He's a very scary man.
I feel like we're all just following Meridius at this point, and he's just ignoring us.
Yes.
Walking and talking.
You've never been to Baldur's Gate.
This
It
is
is a
true.
very large city. You're actually coming in on one of the docks to the southern portion of the city. So as you are making your way up to the city, you're actually entering an area that is not the highest class area. It's not horrible. You don't feel like you're going to be mugged, but there's definitely not like rich, fancy houses here. But it is just from the docks, you can see the city to your left, and it is massive. Just the Bay Area is just enormous. But as you walk into this part of the city here, this is the Brampton part of the city. And as a player, you might remember what that entails, but as a character, Meridius doesn't know where the hell he is.
Right.
So
I know somebody that does, but not him.
Yeah.
Do I see a guard?
Probably. Yeah, I would say there's guards about. Yeah.
Then I would be searching for a guard.
Okay. All right. I mean, very easy to find guards patrolling up and down the streets here and there. So,
then I would walk up to the closest one I could find after entering this quadrant of Baldur's Gate.
okay.
Pardon me.
He just kind of looks at you funny, but yes.
We have just arrived here from Oss. I seek the Not Actually Heroes headquarters. Could you direct me to that location?
Not actually heroes. That's in the east way. If you just go take this street here, it will actually lead you straight into the east way. Just follow it north.
Thank you. And he does his normal salute that he does to people higher than him, even though he doesn't know their manners here for saluting in this town.
You know what I've noticed about cities?
The city guard. I don't know if they'll actually have a salute.
And he kind of stands there and waits to see if the guard does anything. And if the guard doesn't,
beat cop, So
if the guard doesn't do anything after about 10 seconds, Meridius will drop the salute and turn and look at everybody and go, he says this up this road.
You look, Mordecai
quadrant of town.
Has been walking the entire time.
Oh, Trix was flying with him then. Do cities
Okay,
always
well,
smell like ass?
It's just,
Yes.
I guess we're comrades there, but I'm gonna hang back a little bit
because Meridius was not on deck when Mordecai claimed he's from here. And upon hearing that he's met Harrison doesn't necessarily mean that he's met him here. So he stopped to get directions.
He didn't meet him here.
So as he turns around, if all of them continue walking, Mordecai or Meridius says nothing. He just kind of heads the direction he was instructed to. Doesn't even get on comms.
So, as the remain behind element in this scenario, when Mordecai is safe, not Mordecai, I'm sorry, when Meridius is safely out of earshot, I'm going to turn to the guardsman and say,
You ready to back now?
what did the fish stick say to the city watch?
he looks around. I don't know. What did the I'm gonna roll something.
Slap on the back.
Gonna roll and see if he laughs.
Anyway,
Roll a performance check.
It's not my place to ask, but what does are you with the gentleman there with the trident?
Yep. Yeah, see the ones going there and kind of not exactly the same. Yep, all of them.
What business do you have at the Not Actually Heroes Guild Hall?
Well, you see, so there I was, right? I was tasked with this epic mission, okay? To watch over these nincompoops, as you will, okay? These
you better hope this never gets back to me, or I'll beat your ass.
Right? and so I had to watch over these flock of lambs as we trudge through the darkness of the world, the very pit of the world, slaying all the evil in ourselves as well as the depth of hell.
right there, Keltash.
And somehow I
As you're
just
telling
never.
this story, roll a perception as you're doing this. Okay.
Is
God,
Keltash about
please,
to
I
get
don't
dragged
remember
off
how to
the
do
balloon
stuff.
bin?
Hold on. I gotta. It's like R/R/. I don't have my dice with me. They're over there.
Yeah.
/R.
R.
A what?
Space
D20.
Space D20. Yep.
Oh, that's not actually my keyboard. Woo, there's too many keyboards.
Too
Welcome to
many
our new tech
keyboards.
podcast, not actually keyboards.
I rolled an 8.
What's your
An
performance
8?
bonus? Anything?
Performance bonus? Oh, is this a performance thing? 1. So a 9. I got a 9.
A 9.
Oh wait, no, it was perception. Shit,
Perception.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
perception.
an 8 plus whatever perception is.
10, 11.
11.
Right.
Okay.
With
So it's
proficiency,
not a really high roll, but as you're talking, you notice that his hand, like he's holding a shield, like a kite shield. So it's pretty good size shield, but you notice his arm, which was kind of at his side, is now kind of tucked behind the shield slightly. And you being, having a background in this type of work, you start to pick up on that he seems to feel not at ease with what you're with what how the conversation went with Meridius and with you so far, and he might be going for his weapon slightly.
Is everything okay, friend? I mean, see, I'm one of you, not from this city, but I mean, like we're all watchmen, right? I mean,
right. He kind of lets you see his hand go back over to his side, and he's like, "It's just that I was curious, what your interest was in the guild hall."
Oh, is there been something wrong with the guild hall? I mean, are they up to some scruff or what? I mean,
roll a persuasion check.
Okay, all right. Here I am for the persuasion check. See? Oh wait, I can still. We're in roll 20, so I can do it right from here, right? Ooh,
Yep.
and it says I get advantage. Yay! Oh, but it didn't roll it with advantage. Did that come up as just one roll for you guys? Yes. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, that's just one roll. Let me do that one more time. Advantage! Oh my god! So it's an 8, 9 in total.
9. Okay. He just kind of looks at you and says, "I'm not allowed to speak about that." But But again, what was your interest in this guild hall?
I'll be honest with you. I don't bloody know. I'm just, like I said, watching over the lambs. I mean, if there's something that I need to watch out for, as I'm watching over the flock. But really, I'm just here as a kind of long range escort, if you will.
You associated with Not Actually Heroes?
Oh, do I associate with them? Well, do we associate with those that we are with for a long period of time? Would I call them my friends? Would I call them acquaintances? Oh, that's a good one. I'm not romantic with anyone yet, but apparently that remains to be seen. So I guess right now we're of a sort of fellowship by journey sort of level. I don't think that it is more complicated than that. But there's apparently a lot of talk that goes on outside of my range. I just found out. So I think that we're plutonic, and that well, I can tell you right now that they're not up to any shenanigans. I don't know if the guild is, but I'm telling you that we are not up to any shenanigans. That is, we being the party, not that I'm exactly one of them or not. I mean, it's kind of like, like we're all, not bedfellows, but really like travel fellows. You know what I mean? And also not fellow. But Drix.
We're going to get arrested, aren't we?
I need you to roll. I'm not even exactly sure what.
Like, what do I roll for that gibberish?
We're gonna say deception because there was.
Okay.
Have we noticed that he's not with us?
I don't know. You guys can roll
Have
perception. Mordecai,
16?
you and Trix took off ahead.
Yep.
So it would
Yep.
only be
So we
Meridius
would-
who would recognize.
That's fair.
Let's see. What did you
Because
roll?
we're
Russ?
sightseeing. You're
16.
pointing out to fun things
16.
to me.
All right.
Meridius's perception is an 18 Diz.
So you quickly turn around and look, and there's just a crowd of people, but you don't see Keltash. Keltash, the guard's eyes narrow as he says,
look.
"Listen, I'm. It's really none of my business, but there is a warrant for the arrest of anyone associated with not actually heroes inside of the city."
Wow.
And from your statement there, it's obvious that you are some type of adventurer, but I'm not really sure what if you're romantically involved with. You're not, and it was a really good story, but I would say I would be careful if you're going to sightsee around that guild hall.
Okay. Hey, listen, that's a real neighborly thing there. All right, guardsmen. That's what we're talking about. Brotherhood across the whole land. Okay. Listen, we're gonna watch out for those terrorists. Are they terrorists or maybe just rebels or criminals?
I don't know that they've been
Well-
labeled terrorists, but
While he's doing that, he hears in his comms, Keltash, what are you doing? You
Oh.
are not with everyone else.
Yeah. Speak of the devil. Now, look here, and I'm going to say it out loud for the benefit of the guard. Hey, listen, those not actually heroes are some bad hombres, okay? I'm getting the 20 from the watch here, and I think we're going to have to keep an eye out for those guys. Those are some real bad mama jammas over there, okay? So let's just pull back a little bit. We might have to do some recon, some surveillance, okay? Just everyone hold tight. Maybe let's rally at the place. Wink, wink. Stomp, stomp. Okay, nudge, nudge. Right? All right. So just hold on a second.
Is he doing the drugs again?
Maybe. What place?
As he says that, Mordecai and everyone, of course, hears Mordecai, just stop ahead. I see you and Trix.
Okay, we're stopping.
So listen. Now they're friend guards, all right? We're here. I'm with you. Okay? But we're here if you want some muscle, okay? If you got
Okay.
some dirt, you come to me, all right? You let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What group are you with?
Well, you see, we're the congregation of adventuring peoples.
Please say not actually heroes.
Congregation.
I was just waiting for him to straight up say, "Oh, we're with not actually heroes."
I was
No,
really
we're-
waiting for him to say the motherfuckers.
No, we're the congregation of adventuring peoples, or coop. Okay, if you just want to keep it sweet, we're coop.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Congre-
if you have any word, okay, tell them look for Keltash. Okay. This is me. This is my. What is it? A badge? Is it a medallion?
You have like a badge type
A
thing.
badge. This is,
Yeah.
see here. You just tell them look for this. Okay. All right. Keltash. All right. I'm your guy.
All right. Be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah, tell your captain too, okay? All right? Okay, I'm
I
gonna
will.
pat one on the shoulder, and whichever one seems junior, little slap across the face, playful. All right? All right.
Yeah.
All right, bye guys. Bye. All right, I'll see you. Keltash, okay? All right, bye-bye.
They are so confused at the moment. So
Aren't we all?
And as I'm walking away, where are we? We need to
As I reach those two, Tricks, fly up a little higher and see if you can't see him back towards where we came from.
Yeah, just look for the real panicky
All
guy
right.
with the
I
flashing badge.
mean, is this city fairy friendly? Like, am I
Oh.
gonna get shot if I
Oh,
fly up too high?
Where are my
No,
people?
you're
Oh my
good.
God.
You're good.
Okay. So
People
she's gonna
fly
fly
here
up higher to
sometimes.
look for Keltash, or at least be more visible for him if she can't see him.
Roll for perception. I would say you've walked a little way. We'll just say straight roll. So there are
That's
quite a
an
few people
11.
through here. Okay.
I'm like,
There's a lot of people. I'd say with 11, it's rough. Yeah,
But now you
spotting
have
in
a
the
fairy
crowd.
flying above the crowd for you to try to chant.
There's that bird again.
Carcaw.
yeah,
Caw-caw.
Coco.
Well, I hear him, but I don't see him.
Keltash,
Okay,
just
give me
look
landmarks.
for just look for tricks in
Look
the
for the
sky above
fairy
the
flying
people.
above the crowd.
Tricks. Oh,
Follow the
Yeah,
path.
it's pretty easy for you to spot her. For her to spot you, it's not as easy. But yeah, so
oi.
so
And
you,
I'm like
you,
running.
you
I'm
can
like,
see him
people,
now as
run
he's
away.
waving.
This man does not
Frantically.
get subtlety.
Yeah.
No, he does not.
Okay, all right, everybody, just get down there.
He lowers her altitude.
Okay, look. The guard just told me that everyone who is affiliated.
Meridius holds
with-
his hand up. Use your comms. That way no one hears
Yeah.
this conversation.
Yeah. Good. That's why. Everyone who's affiliated with not actually heroes has a warrant out for their arrest. Something bad has gone on here, but we cannot show ourselves directly with these guys, or we're putting a target on ourselves.
Are
Mordecai,
we sure this guild is good guys?
you said that the main headquarters, that this guy was a good individual, just sometimes scary.
Yes.
Why would there be a warrant out for his arrest along with anyone that's associated with him?
I have no idea. I've not been in Baldur's Gate in years. We didn't get any kind of communications or anything that something was wrong while I was in the guild hall in Oz.
Let's get as close as we can to the building and see if there's anything off that we can see from outside.
Yeah. So
Casual
I
pass
told,
by.
I told this here guards, right, that we were gonna be on the watch for them. Okay, so we can pose as doing like some reconnaissance, right, or as they say in the terminology in the watchman's right level, a recce. Okay, so we can pose as doing a recce, right? But I would not recommend any undercover stuff going in there, because if we're sighted, they might have somebody who's gonna.
Oh, so you
come
recce a
along.
recce rather than you wrecking.
Yeah, no, I'm reckoning that we're gonna recce the place. Okay, I reckon a recce is the right way to go about this. Okay, but I also told them that if they find any dirt to come and tell me. Okay, so we gotta really maintain a bit of distance, right? Okay.
There's two things, Keltash. One, I do not agree with lying and deception. However, I understand why you did so. But what exactly did you tell them to throw them off the track that we are not part of this guild?
Oh, Meridius, you'd be so proud, man. They were like, what affiliation do you have? And I was like, wow, we're just adventurers, right? Like, we're on a job. I don't know anything about these not actually heroes, right? And I was like, I may be in love with some people, or they're in love with me. I don't even know. But what's going on here is we're just here about a job. And then there's going to be some like stuff going down. Whoa, we're not a part of that. Okay. So, like, if you need help, we're here for you. I was very vague.
But who
Did
are
anybody
I
we?
didn't
get
actually
any of
lie,
that?
though. I didn't actually lie, Meridius. I was not being untruthful. Okay,
But who are we to them now?
we are adventurers who may or may not be on the lookout for not actually heroes being terrorists.
Okay, let me say this another way. Usually a group has a designation. What did you tell them we are?
Well,
Russ already forgot.
I just, I didn't say anything about a coop or anything, Well,
A
I may
coop?
have just made
Did
something
you say
up.
a
An
coop?
alias. I don't know.
Are we a house of chickens?
That's what I was going to say.
A house of cocoons. What are you talking? What is a chicken? I don't even know what a chicken is. The
All right,
cocoons live in
I'm
the coop.
from this plane and I know what a fucking chicken is.
Very
Skill
well.
test from Hyrule.
Yeah.
If
Apparently,
you-
Keltash is from a different universe too.
if
Yeah,
you did not
it's just
give them a
like-
designation, then I shall use the one that I am associated with, not from here.
Yeah, definitely not actually heroes is blacklisted. Okay, we are. We may or may not be a congregation of adventuring peoples. Coop for sure. That's just to make it sexy and so people can find me and like give the passphrase and stuff like that.
Congregation of adventuring peoples.
There's a passphrase.
Oh, Cuckoo! I mean, come on. What have we been talking about all day, Mordecai? Come on, man. I thought we were on the same page here.
Well, we were on the same page, and then you took that page and you wadded it up, and then kind of, shredded it into little bits of paper, and then glued them in a completely arbitrary order.
I mean, if anybody asks, I'm technically a fully accredited member of the Engineers Guild. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't have to be part of that, actually, heroes.
That's the spirit tricks. You got it right there. Yes.
I am, but it is a remote office. It is not this office.
Satellite office.
Exactly. I am from a different branch.
I was just a sweep.
I mean, I can't deny it. I'm wearing the not actually heroes underwear. Available now at nerdicopia.net.
It's got your name on the waistband and everything.
Waistband, they're thongs.
Exactly. They don't ride up if you have the sexy butt.
Oh my god.
I have concerns.
Mordecai got the back.
Got no truck.
So do we just need to sneak in, or like can I go by myself and you guys like hang out? That way you don't
I
get
think
caught.
we just walk by. See
Oh,
if,
yeah,
like, there was anything that set on fire or anything like that, anything obvious. I don't think we go inside.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, just a casual stroll, right? If someone comes out, then we can nab them in a dark alley, right? And we can hold them hostage, not hostage, okay? The more friendly version of hostage. And we can say, what the French toast is going on here? Why are you guys bad guys now?
Maybe we just
See?
offer somebody some money for some answers.
Or we go to the shadier section of the town where they don't talk to cops.
Oh, I know that part.
See, I knew you did. Maybe we go talk to those people, but we just wander by and see, like, if the place is burned down or anything crazy like that.
Okay. Okay, so we're just going to walk by the guild hall
Yeah,
and
you said
see
the
if there
shopping
is
was close
still a
by.
guild hall or if it's been turned into a Dollar General store. Those things
Oh,
are everywhere.
See, I thought it was gonna be a spirit Halloween, more seasonal and
Didn't think it was that close to Halloween.
Halloween's
At
year
least like
round,
it
man.
used to be an REI.
Also, now canonically, Baldur's Gate has Dollar General stores and Spirit Halloween.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Listen, Spirit Halloween is actually run by a group of necromancers, and the skeletons will come to life if you break into the store.
I like this. That's my new Halloween one shot.
You're
It's
welcome.
a Gold Piece General Store. So
Yep. Everything is one go or less.
uh,
I don't know if we can take Keltash to the section where they don't talk to cops, though, because he does give cop vibes.
Hey, listen, I've done something kind of like mildly undercover before. Okay, I can hide.
Oh, see, it'll be
the-
fine. It'll be fine. It's
so
no big
as
deal.
you guys are kind of sitting there talking, I would imagine you've shifted to the side of the street
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people walking back and forth. Even though you're in hushed voices, you're just starting to get
Hey,
kind
can
of
we-
paranoid.
We're talking in comms.
Yeah,
Oh,
comms,
okay.
comms.
So, all right, so you're
So
just
we're
kinda
just kind of
You're
chilling.
just kind of standing
They're
there,
just
looking
standing
at
there
each
going-
other. You know? All right. Still,
We're a
you
group of
guys-
mimes.
You guys start feeling a little paranoid about just kind of hanging out here in the
That's-
middle of the street, kind of.
Yeah.
You're not right in the dead middle, but just in the
Well,
street.
perhaps we should walkie.
Walkie and talkie.
Yeah.
towards the guild hall.
Yeah,
Either
maybe.
that or somebody needs to put out a hat and we start making like we're trapped behind the wall. One of the two.
I could put up an actual wall.
Maybe not in the city.
I mean,
I think you have to get
now is
permits
probably
for
not
that.
a good time, but I am impressed that you can do that. Can I do
think
that?
you
Can
need
I
to get
put up a
permits to
wall?
build in the city. I mean, I could technically.
I will have to try that.
I
No
mean,
to
you're
self.
Better at
Try
tearing
a
down
wall.
walls.
It's
Yeah.
That
just a
is
wall of-
true.
I
it's
mean,
just
I
a
know
wall
how
of
they're built
water.
because, like, it's easier
I
to
do
take
not
them
need
out.
a
You know how
permit.
they're built. I mean, we should get moving, and Mordecai can tell us about the city where he grew up.
Yes, more about
Play
the
tour
slums,
guide.
Mordecai.
Play tour
As you
guide.
guys continue down the street, what are you telling them about Baldur's Gate?
I'm telling them a little bit about the history of the city that I know.
Okay.
Telling them about what I know about this little ward that
Founded
we're
by
in.
Captain Baldur himself.
Yep, kind of about Captain Baldur, Captain Baldur Gate. In this after the Sundering is a very nice place. There there's not only is there the guild, but all the swanky shops are here.
Uh-huh.
So this is where you used to pickpocket.
I didn't ever pick pockets.
So this
that's
corner is
rude.
where you used to sell your body.
I never sold my body. No. See, my thing is I am from Baldur's Gate, but I am from the slums of Baldur's Gate. But I'm not a criminal. Now, my father, very much criminal.
Do
With a
tell.
very bad drinking problem.
Is your father the one who
Oh no, both my father and mother were tieflings.
Okay.
Yes, my father used to go on and on. He would get drunk. My mother died when I was very young. I did not know her very
that's
well.
sad.
I know
That's
it
sad.
is very sad. I did not like
Yeah.
it. But my father would drink a lot and stuff. And when he got drunk, he would tell stories about how that he is supposed to be a king of the Elven Kingdom, but our side of the family was ostracized a long time ago because we were not full-blooded Elven people, and they didn't want tieflings ruling the Elven Kingdom, so we got kicked out or something. Everybody thought he was crazy. Because how is a tiefling going to rule an Elven Kingdom? I'm not an elf.
And then the crime.
But he would
Don't be a narc,
do crime.
Keltash.
He would do crimes to support his drinking.
Wow. Okay.
But,
Child neglect, drinking.
But then I was found by my father kind of went away and never came back. And then I was found by the guild, and they let me work for them. And then I made my way to Oz, and then I met you guys.
child abandonment and associating with youths to become terrorist sleepers. God, sounds.
Tell Dad, what I
an
just say, don't be a
amazing-
narc.
I'm not a narc. It's just a habit, okay? I don't
Stitches
know.
get stitches.
I You're absolutely right. I've seen it in the guard cells.
Uh-huh.
but not actually heroes is very cool because you see a long time ago it is said
Don't
that
say it.
well, I was just saying that the guild though was said to have helped been found by the help of the last champions of Waterdeep.
I may have sent you some notes there. Playing this.
Awesome. I love notes. I can note the shit out of notes.
I'm gonna ever note that shit.
Must be nice to have that skill.
Yeah. Prepare for
Yeah, Tim.
notes. Champ, be sure to take notes because there'll be a test afterwards, in which case you can win a case of Rosaroni, the San Francisco treat.
Viewership
Listen.
-6.
The kids these days don't go for the Rosaroni like they did with Bob Barker.
And on that note, kids, remember to have your pets spayed or neutered.
That's right.
Shit, I'd I'd enter in a giveaway for some rice
Yep.
aroni.
Of
Shit.
Help
course
control
you
your
would.
beholder population. Remind to have your beholder spayed or neutered. Okay, so this is Baldur's Gate.
Right.
So long ago, Baldur's Gate was founded supposedly by a group of sailors from Waterdeep, which is now a crater. But I heard it used to be very nice.
That's
They sought to establish a trading post at the mouth of the river Shinothar. Say that 3 times fast.
bless you.
I think it's
over-
over power.
Yeah,
gonna
maybe. You know what? I'm saying it's what I say that it is.
Sure. It's not Shofar.
Oh my.
It's also the name of my barbarian. Nothing to do with Conan.
Bird.
Chonar, the barbarian. Okay. But over time, it became a very popular place and became a city that you see before you now. But it is built a very nice place on the Sword Coast. So, it is a hub for trade and commodities and weapons and magic and stuff we're not supposed to talk about, but we all know that happens in these places, but we're still not going to talk about it. So
Like
you should
what?
be able.
No,
He says I can't do it or I'd be arrested, so I can't say it.
Not right now.
But you will be able to
that's
find
what you were
all-
talking about. Okay.
But
Yeah. hmm
later.
I've caught up. It's okay.
But you
get
will be
there.
able to find all the things that you need on your shopping list here. Because if it's not in Baldur's Gate, it doesn't exist. But there has been political intrigue in Baldur's Gate and murders and economic struggles, and people have tried to conquer it. There's a lot of stuff.
That's
So this is the Democratic Republic of Walmart.
What is a Walmart?
Oh, sorry.
But we there's been lots of books written about Baldur's Gate, lots of talks, lots of video games. It's very nice. But as you can see, it has went from nothing, this is little backwater town, to now it is a thriving metropolis. No
And as he
Superman, but
finishes
still
that,
a
You
metropolis.
guys start to approach the East Way, and
Tune in next time for the history according to Mordecai.
you notice that there is a crowd of people in a certain section up ahead.
You know what?
Do you investigate?
I'll go up to the crowd.
Okay.
Trix is flying over the crowd so she can get a look.
We
Tricks, roll
want equal
perception.
wages.
as you're looking over?
12?
12? Okay. So you can see what looks to be some guards. You recognize them from the same outfit that the guard was wearing down at the docks. There's some guards up in front of the people, kind of holding the people back from getting close to a building that's up ahead.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we're approaching the guild hall.
I will talk to the guards, but I will disguise myself.
Okay.
So Mordecai walks up to the guard and kind of taps him on the shoulder. Excuse me, my good man. What seems to be happening here?
How did you change your voice?
I did.
How did you do that in game?
Right, like is Mordecai secretly a master of impressions?
I'm fine with it if you can explain how Mordecai all of a sudden has this talent.
Because he's had to survive for years in the slums and as a tiefling. So
Okay.
being a tiefling, he has adapted to different things. So he has learned to disguise his voice as he needs to.
Roll a
He doesn't
performance
wear a
check.
disguise, but he
With-
wears a voice. He does a voice. A performance check.
Yep.
All right. You know, that's fair. Let me look on. I've never had to do a performance check with Mordecai. What is my performance check?
It's very
All right,
good.
cool. Could be better, but
Fairly
we'll take
high.
it. It's a +4. It could be better, but we'll
That's
take it.
not bad. Yeah.
More than I've got.
23.
23.
Ooh,
All right.
that's good.
Somehow you haven't shown anybody else this talent, but all of a sudden you have a very deep, commanding voice. And continue what you were saying.
So, sir, what seems to be the problem here?
We're just keeping everybody back. We were instructed. There's been some business that's happened here at the Not Actually Heroes Guild Hall, and we're just clearing the street while the investigators figure out what's going on.
Anything nefarious going on with the guild? I always heard they were such a good bunch.
Roll a persuasion check, Mr.
Okay.
Tiefling.
Okay, persuasion. That's a 19.
19. We'll roll against it just to be sure. Okay,
Don't you roll against me.
I mean, that's what I always thought as well, but apparently there's been an incident that's happened. We were told that the members have attacked a military base of some sort. And
Oh, heavens, no.
And I don't know how this has happened, but we've never had any trouble with any other Heroes Guild, especially this one.
Diz, I'm going to pause it just for a second. I'm going over the comms. Mordecai, tell him I'm a military inspector. Quick.
I got you. Hold on. Well, sir, my name is shit, I forgot the name I was going to use. My name is Andros Vannon, and I'm from the military installation of guilds in Oss, and I'm here with my commander, Sir Keltash here, who is my brigadier general commanding of all guild operations in the Northern Hemisphere. And
I'm glad
so
you actually used his real name. So
Out of the way. Show me to the terrorist.
roll the deception. please.
okay, I'm good at that.
Please, God, Mordecai, please. This is too
Okay,
good.
so that is a 25.
A 25.
Yes.
I'm a tiefling.
Okay. As Keltash walks up, he just is like, yeah, he's just nodding with you as you're talking.
See, my general here, brigadier general here, needs to get in there and investigate because we've had some dealings with the Not Actually Heroes Guild, and he needs to go and make sure that any and all of our equipment that they have is confiscated and returned back to our service. And you need to let him in there because if not, he is going to get. Oh, sir, let me tell you something. He is known far and wide in Oz as a man you don't want to piss off.
Who's in charge here?
I'm handling it, sir. I'm handling it. I'm handling it. See, if you could just let us in. If you could just let us in real quick.
So sorry, but make a way, everybody. Make a
Thank
way.
you.
And-
Thank you. We should only be a few minutes, sir. Thank you. You know what? You know what? Here's 2 gold. Here's 2 gold. You've been doing a great job, sir. And the people of Oz, thank you. And you know what? Put that into the Baldur's Gate retirement fund for guards. You know what? If you could just let us in, yep, we'll be out. We'll be out in like 15, 20 minutes tops. Like I said,
this way. Let's go.
there you go. There you go. We
And
brought
he-
our
and
crack
he
team of
lets-
investigators.
He lets you 2 through, but I don't know that Trix and Meridius are anywhere in the
Trix is not
vicinity
close
of this.
by. She's staying.
Where is? And I'm like shouting at the crowd. Attaché Meridius.
I feel like Meridius is hiding somewhere away from
Oh, Meridius is gonna be
Keep it
pissed
straight.
because you guys are lying out your fucking asses right now.
We're bending the truth.
Just for reference, where is Meridius?
Wasn't the plan to just walk by?
Meridius is standing on the fringes of the crowd,
Okay.
and these 2 here in their comms. Do whatever the hells you're going to do, but you will not involve me in this fucking farce.
No, listen, Meridius.
I'm a little too
trying to get you-
memorable, so I'm gonna stay out here.
I'm trying to get you guys in here. Me and Mordecai are trying to get us all on the
Keltash.
level to meet these people.
How many blue
Kel-
fucking fairies have
Keltash.
you seen with metal wings in your life?
You're
How
not
many-
You're a chief engineer.
For the love of
many-
Lathander.
Of my people have you ever met?
Good question.
General.
Go and do what you're going to do.
Fine. Let's go.
As you guys are walking up, it's like this, the street is just kind of wide open at this point. There's guards standing around here and there.
Mhm.
Roll perception, you 2, and Meridius. Trix, you're still kind of where you're
I'm
at.
like
So
flying
your
over
12,
people's heads.
your 12 still kind of stands at the moment.
18.
18. Okay.
Oh no, that's a 6.
6. Okay.
I
I'm
too
too
got an
busy
18.
frustrating.
18. Okay. Meridius and Andros will say, you guys, as you're approaching the building and you're off to the side, you can see that there are some bodies laying in the like just outside the door. There's a couple laying on the street, and then there is a cart there that you can see that it looks like a few bodies have been placed in there, and they're picking up the one off the street and putting it into the cart.
I want
Do
to
any of
walk
these
over-
look like Harrison?
They're all covered with sheets.
I want to walk over to the guards that are dealing with the bodies, separate from what those 2 were doing.
Well, you can't get to them unless you get through the line of guards, because there's a line.
Well,
of
I'm
guards
saying I
blocking
want
them.
to go to the side that it's on, not the same side that they're trying to come through. I want to be
Okay.
on the side closest to the wagon.
So you can get. I mean, you're probably the way I had imagined it. You were at the top side, as close as you can get to the wagon without getting through the line of guards.
Okay.
So
Then
it's
I'll
kinda
walk
like
up to one of those guards.
off in the distance. So, okay.
Hello.
Excuse me. You have to stand back. We're keeping everybody out of here at the moment.
I understand. I do not see any religious personnel here. I see a lot of dead, though. Would you not permit a paladin to be able to at least see if any of these could be saved?
He turns around and looks. Well, I'm not sure about any of that. You can roll persuasion. I'm gonna say with disadvantage because this guy he's in a precarious position here.
Okay. So I wish it hadn't have been or disadvantage because the first one was a 19. But a 15 plus 6 is 21.
21. I'm really not supposed to let anybody through, but you think that? I mean, how can you tell from this distance that you could help someone?
I can't from this distance. That's why I asked would I be permitted to go and identify any of the bodies that could be saved.
Okay, well, you can go over there and talk to the Sarge, but I've got my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny or
As he
anything.
says that, Meridius kind of holds his hands up like this. I have nothing to try here other than to try to save lives if I can.
All right, well, he points over to a gentleman with a rather bushy beard over next to the building. Yeah, go
Okay.
talk to the Sarge there.
So I'll go through and talk to the Sarge while the other
Okay.
two are doing whatever they're trying to do.
Okay, as you're lagging a little bit behind there, so we'll get back to these two. So what are you guys gonna do here? What's the plan?
We're Mordecai is going to go into the building.
Straight on in there.
Okay.
If he can, he would like to first see if any of the bodies, or at least ask if any of the bodies are the guildmaster, if they or if they know if it's.
Who are you asking? Just random guard, or
I'll ask the guard that we first talked to.
you're gonna turn around and walk back to the line?
Oh
of
no,
guards?
no, we'll ask a guard there at the bodies.
Okay. So envision a line of guards
Mhm.
holding people back, and then the
Mhm.
open street and building. So we're keeping
Mhm.
the people back. So and there's guards over near the building. So all right. So just
As
pick
we all
random
go
guard.
to enter, though, and I see
Yeah.
them kind of stop, they're going to hear, I am not with you. They hear that through their comms.
right,
If they turn to see me opposite of the
Okey-dokey.
bodies.
So you walk up to the guard who's standing next to the cart there. He's got some gloves on. He
Horrible
kinda
day
just
at
looks
work,
you
huh?
guys funny. Yeah. On body duty here.
Yeah, terrible, gruesome duty. My name is Andros Van, and I'm attaché to Brigadier General Keltash of the OS Coalition of Guild Halls Northern Hemisphere Division.
Oh, okay.
We had some dealings with the not actually heroes, and we're here to check up on some equipment that they still owed us back. We want to confiscate that before it can be used in anything nefarious, of course. Was wondering if the Guildmaster had been identified as one of the unfortunate victims here.
He kind of looks over at the pile of bodies in the wagon here that's kind of covered over a little bit, and he looks back at you.
Any
And
day, Attaché
Oh,
Andros.
okay, sorry. That's the Brigadier General, man. He is on one today. I apologize. He is known far and wide as an ass, and today he is all ass.
And as you guys are doing that, you're still going over to the Sarge, right, Meridius?
Correct.
Okay, so roll persuasion there.
Okay.
Not you, Meridius. Them.
Them.
And
Okay.
and then we'll jump over to you.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know who the guildmaster is.
Anybody there? The kind of big burly man.
No. Well, hang on. Let me look here.
Kind of white-headed but muscular. Looks like he could rip your head off if he really wanted to.
There was one that was pretty big, but he didn't have a beard. He was half orc.
Oh, half orc, you say? Ah, well, that definitely not the not him. So, all right, I'll good work then, man. I'll leave you to your task.
He
Hate
says,
that you're having to do
he
this.
leans back in and says, but some of them were. I don't know if you believe in this, but some of the guys are saying some of these are vampires.
Vampires, like
Or what was
vampires?
left of them.
Really? Where did this between you and me, and I don't know, we're gonna have to let the general in on this. Where were they found in the building? Can you tell me that?
I don't know. I haven't been inside. I've just been helping as they bring the bodies
Oh.
out. But
Okay, all right.
maybe if you talk to this someone inside there.
Okay, all right. You know what? Thank you. Thank you for your help there, man.
All right.
You know what?
So
Here's a gold piece. This is for the retirement, Baldur's Gate guard retirement fund.
You put it in his gloved hand. He's like, okay, he doesn't really know what to do with the gold.
It's icky.
Oh. All right,
Right.
Meridius, you walk up to the Sarge.
Good day.
Um,
I am a paladin. I wish to render assistance if I may. But I will
I'm
need
sorry.
some.
I'm sorry, sir. You're a little too late for that. I don't think any services can be rendered here besides last rites.
I can do that as well if that is what is needed. I noticed you have no holy personnel here at all. No one should die and not to be able to send their souls on.
We haven't had the need in a while, but this has been the worst thing that's happened here for a time. And with everything else going on, well, their bodies are right there if you want to say any last words over them.
Do you know what happened so that I may ask my God to ensure that whatever nefarious things may have happened to them, that be looked upon as they arrive?
All right, straight persuasion this time, since you've got past the line of guards. He is doubtful about you, but it doesn't.
That is a 23.
23.
Oh.
I don't know what these guys were doing in here, but a lot of them have weird markings on them.
Markings.
Bites.
And he kind of looks and stops for a second. When you say markings, you mean, and he points kind of what he was doing, in their necks.
Yeah.
May I see one of, or examine some of the bodies to see if they are all, and he kind of takes a deep breath, all living prior to dying here at this location?
Look, they brought
And
most of the bodies out. There's only probably like maybe one body left in there. I'm not going to get one out of the cart. So if you want to look at one, you'll need to go in and look at the one in there.
The reason I ask is because if some of these were creatures that do not belong in the light, their last rites are not what I would be reading. I would ensure that their bodies be disposed of. And the Sarge can tell that there's kind of an angry tremble in his voice if there's something unholy in his presence that could potentially have been here.
Well, I don't know anything about the supernatural or anything like that. To me, this looks like maybe a copycat type thing where they've offed these guys and made it look like some vampire or something did it. But, I'm not into the religious stuff. We'll leave that to you guys. So if you want to look into it, you can.
If the one that's inside does not show any signs of what you were referring to. And he's trying not to say it more than he has to because this guy seems a little freaked out by non-religious stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where will these bodies be sent for me to be able to examine them?
They'll be taken down to the guard barracks, and from there, usually the last known kin are notified, and then the bodies are transported to them. But if they're deemed a danger, I'm sure that we'll incinerate them.
Is there a way that you could get another cart and lend me at least 2 of your soldiers so we could separate those bodies here and now? And if there are anything that is deemed unsafe, that can be separated from the bodies here and dealt with immediately.
I don't follow. Separate the bodies. They're all seem to be have same type of marks on them.
You're saying that all of them have wounds in their necks?
Well, there's other wounds, but yeah, mostly that's the case.
Then yes, I would like, with your permission, to go inside and be escorted to the remaining body and see if it is what you claim it may be.
You emotions to the door, go running in, and you'll see where it is. So
Very well. And please have your men informed that I will be showing up at the location to address these bodies as soon as I have dealt with the one inside, one way or the other.
all right. What was your name?
He stands up as straight as he can, and the Sarge can see the emblem from his kingdom on his armor. I am Sergeant Meridius Primus Leonis from the kingdom in the plane of water.
Okay. I will notify the guys. He doesn't know how to handle what you've just presented to him. Just
Gonna tell the fellows all about
bewildered.
it.
I do not want this to be more than what it is. I wish not to alarm you, but if the body inside is more than what these are, then we may have a problem here.
Well, let me inform you of something. The way you're talking incites panic, so you need to stifle that. And if you want to look at the body, that's fine, and give us your recommendation, that's fine. But we can't have stuff like that being said just out in the open here.
I agree. That is why you and I are the only ones having this conversation.
So you can go in and check it out if you want to.
Where can I find you when I have concluded my investigation? Clearly, you're the one that will be telling your men what is found or needs to be said one way or the other.
No, there is no investigation. You're just going to look, and I will be out here, and you could tell me what you find, and if you want to stop by the barracks later, if we need your assistance, then we will let you know. But I'm sure that they'll send some of their science guys down here and be checking the bodies later anyway. So
if there is something evil inside there, you do not want me to dispatch the body to just let you know?
yeah, just let me know, because that we don't want to destroy any evidence.
Very well. I shall come and let you know what I find.
All right. He kind of walks off.
Hold on. As he goes to walk off, I did not get your name, Sergeant.
That's because he didn't exist until right now.
Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, if I talk to some guard and say I need to speak to the sergeant, there could be 1,500 sergeants in this town for all I know.
The name's Cedric Stormwind.
His last name's because he farts loud.
Damn it. Deathwing's coming.
Yeah, this guy's got a park. It's gonna get fucked up.
All
And
right,
so
you
Meridius
guys-
turns to head inside. And as
you
he
guys-
goes, he says, Trix, ensure nothing else happens to the bodies in the wagon, please.
Damn, I'm gonna go find a snack. Okay, whatever you say.
And he walks in to the guild
Okay.
hall.
So you guys are already inside. So as you walk in, let's see. Let's see. I think I can just drag you over here and you can see. Well, here was the layout. I don't know if you guys ever even saw this map.
Is it the map of the guild hall?
Yep.
No, we did not. Because JD jumped on the table and confronted Harrison, but we didn't actually get to see the map.
Yeah, and I don't know if the whole top side up there is completely accurate because I described some rooms with some beds
Right.
that JD can't, and that's probably up there on that side, up in here, up in the
Okay.
top up here, and
But as soon as I saw the
But-
picture of that table, I was like, I know that table.
but yeah, this whole area is pretty accurate. So as you guys walk in, you notice that there are a few people over here in in this room down here towards the bottom.
I'd say, knowing that those two were in there, I'm not focusing on Mordecai and Keltash. I'm specifically looking for the body that's down.
All right, so that's the same area. So you guys actually come in here first. So you just tell me which way, what you're looking for, what you're trying to accomplish. Oh, and we got Baker. Snuck in on me here. Let's see. Oop, there we go.
We have to
All
fill
right.
him in on so much stuff.
Yeah. So you went off the ship a little ahead of time. You went to the cathedral somewhere.
Okay, that sounds exactly what I would do.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back to you. All
Okay.
right. So Keltash and Andros, what are you guys doing? Or what do you want to do?
Well,
You muted.
Andros, his curiosity is piqued.
No idea.
He's never encountered vampires before. So he is just investigating the shit out of everything.
Okay. So as you enter the guild hall there, you notice that the door to the left is open there, and it leads into, you see a large table in there, and you hear some voices coming from that area over there. Also, the stuff off to the top of the map there, like I said, is not completely accurate.
Fair.
There should be like a line of rooms that kind of go along through here, and like a hallway, maybe rooms on both sides, and you see there'll be like an opening there, and you'll see some guys in the hallway. They're kind of, some of them are knelt down on the floor doing something. So which way do you want to go?
Ash, what would normally be the way that we investigate stuff? I've never investigated anything. You are a watchman. What do we do?
Well, see, well, normally we would methodically cover the place in a methodical way and take down all the details. Now, in this particular circumstance, because we
Uh-huh.
are undercover, as it were, I
Mhm.
don't know, but I feel like we should probably just keep rolling with it and find Harrison
Okay.
first.
So just I will just go with what feels right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harrison! You son of a bitch! Harrison!
I don't think General, calm yourself. Calm yourself, General.
What the hell?
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Is he alright?
He is this is Brigadier General Keltash from the Oz Association of Guild Affiliation Northern Hemisphere Division. And we're here to investigate what's going on as they had done some work for us in Oz. And he's very emotional. He's a very emotional man.
Yeah. Why don't you go look at? There's a body in there. Well, just go over there.
Oh, there's a body. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Hey, who's in there? In the large room there? Who all's in there?
That's where they're pointing to. The large.
Oh, that's
room,
where they're pointing. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. We'll go in there. We'll
Yeah.
go over there. Okay.
Please,
Thank
yeah.
thank you.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
those guys. How many?
Yeah. All right.
As
Hello.
you guys walk into the large room, this Meridius would still be outside at the moment, talking to the Sarge. As you guys walk into the large room, you'll see that there are a couple of guards that are at the end of the. Okay. We'll have to get to that in a second. They're down towards the end of the room here, and there is what you can looks like a body laying on the floor.
Hello.
Is the body covered?
No.
What
Who is that? Who is that on the floor?
I don't know, General. Let me ask. Just calm down. Let me find out what's going on there, General Guy, sir. And I'll walk over to one of the people standing there and go, God's on a cracker. He is on one today. What seems to have happened?
Let's see. Who are you? Exactly.
I'm sorry. He holds out his hand. I'm Andros Vannon, attaché to Brigadier General Keltash of the conglomerate of Guild Affiliation, Oz Division, Northern Hemisphere section. We had some dealings with the guild, and the general was here to make sure that nothing could blow back on us, and also get some equipment that the guild had of ours. Maybe see if we could speak to Harrison if he was still alive, see what was going on here.
No,
so what?
Harrison, the guildmaster, has not been located.
So he's not one of the deceased.
He's a prime suspect in what has happened here, but
really, huh? Well, I mean, he's definitely a big take charge kind of guy. I mean, I mean, the general always said he seemed like a nice guy, but could snap at any moment. Kind of like the general there, if you know what I mean there. One of the one of the guards outside mentioned something about vampires.
Come on, this way.
All right, thank you.
As you guys are walking out of the body, Meridius, you're walking in to the guild hall at this point. So you see the same thing. You hear voices off to the left, some of which you can easily identify as Keltash. And then you see some guards off to the right in the hallway. Some of them are kind of down on the ground doing something.
I turn to the ones that are on the ground. Excuse me. Your Sergeant Stormwind said that there's a body that I may
Oh.
investigate.
Yeah, as you walk up, roll a perception as they're answering you.
Okay, that is a 16.
16. So it's easy to see they seem to be like sweeping something up. There seems to be like some piles of some type of ash or something on the floor. And they seem to be putting them into some type of container. The body's over there in that room.
As I see that, I would like to cast my Divine Sense.
Okay. All right, hang on that. Let me look at your Divine Sense real quick. See how it reads.
Uh-oh.
It says no location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet of me. That's not behind total cover.
Yeah, but
Living or dead?
yeah.
It doesn't say living or dead.
Or attorney.
See, because
Attorney at law.
once something is like terminated, it's undead and it is no longer moving around, or is it still undead at that point?
It's more like
It's
good
just-
and evil.
It's just
Presence
dead,
of
right?
strong
So-
evil and powerful good.
Let's see.
It's like it tingles you.
Hmm.
I will say that you get trace
Okay.
elements of there was something undead there.
But
Like heavy metal.
it does say the type is celestial, fiend, or undead of any being you
Yeah.
choose to presence or sense in.
Yeah, I would say that trace elements of undead there, mostly gone at this point. Maybe it fades as it's deceased and you're still getting something there. Tricks, while you're out there, roll a perception check.
7.
Okay, good. I was hoping for that.
So,
Oh, no.
I make note of that and I turn to head towards the other direction. And Mordecai and Keltash here. If you have not already, do not touch that body.
Meridius, there's vampires.
Hold on, you're saying that
I
out
am-
loud?
No,
Back to the
Okay, good.
to the
Okay,
communicator.
All right, good.
I am inside and I'm been granted permission to
ears.
investigate.
Sorry,
I
no,
did
let's
put
go.
it to my ear.
Okay.
We are inside too. We're pretending to be investigators
I
from
can
Oz.
hear.
It is great. Nobody knows it's me because I can do a different voice.
I can hear you. I heard you as I walked in.
Oh, did you
I
know
will
that
be
it was
with you
me?
shortly.
Did you know that it was me though?
I heard you outside. I knew it
Are you-
was you from
Are you gonna
there.
look at the? I mean, what, are you just staring at the wall? What are you doing there?
Sorry, sorry about that, my good man. I got a little bit of tinnitus, and working that out sometimes. It really gets going, and I can't hear sometimes real well unless I just kind of jiggle the handle, as it
Yeah.
were.
But I'd say
I
I'd be
know,
making
man.
my
I could,
direction
but
towards him a little
what,
quicker.
sword
Yeah, see
elbow,
you.
know.
Yeah. See, I took a blow to the ear a few years back, and it's not been the same since, man. I don't know what the hell happened, but it's bad.
Is why he was
Ah.
sleeping near a campfire.
You would think the horns would help out, but it doesn't. I think it makes it worse. So, what can you tell me about the body there, and also about the fangs?
Yeah. So the body that you're looking at here is, let's see. Right. So we're just gonna roll, since we don't know which one it is. We'll just roll a d6. Okay. So there we go.
Prepare for random body.
All right. So this is human female with golden curls and it's describing her smile. Unless she's not gonna have a smile.
She's not gonna. No, that
Very
frown has not been
petite.
turned upside down.
Pretty face, but pale, drained. And he reaches down, and she's wearing clothes that would lead you to believe that she is some type of musician of sorts.
Could be a bard.
Yeah, I would expect her to have a bow then.
I know. Where's her bow?
She's looking for a skater boy. She sits you.
Maybe she's not. Maybe she hasn't hit level 30 yet.
Maybe. And so reaches down and says, "What? Look at this!" and grabs her by the chin and turns her head. It makes a little cracking sound, a little bit because
that's not right.
That there's 2 puncture marks on the neck.
Well, that's definitely not correct.
Yeah, they were stuffed in what looked to be a weapons closet over here.
Really?
There were 6
how
of
many?
them.
There were, and they all had the injury to the neck there.
Most of them did, yes. Some of them were just mutilated.
I hate to ask this, but I got to. Have you checked the bodies? Were they drained of blood?
I mean, look, this one's pale. I mean,
well, that could be because, doesn't that happen when you're dead?
Do you see any blood on the floor?
I don't. That's, man, I gotta ask these questions. If not, the general's gonna have my ass. I gotta be thorough. See, he's like I said, gonna have my ass.
Walked up here, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, when I told him not to touch the
Okay.
body, I started making my
You were
way towards
walking.
them.
Okay.
Not running, but at a more expedited pace.
Has this?
So tell me if I'm wrong, Keltesh, are you pacing back and forth feverishly? Okay, that's how
Yeah.
I'm picturing this.
I'm
Okay.
A little bit of
Yeah.
drool. I'm like
Yeah.
panting, like like like
He's got to poop.
yeah. Get to the privy, hurry up.
That morning coffee's kicking in.
All right, you were saying, Andros?
It's follow-up question here. Have you had any more attacks like this in the city?
Well, there was was that actually I can't remember. You guys didn't report when you guys were attacked by vampires, right? So I think he looks over. I think there was some reports from the guards at the North Gate, right?
In fact, JD didn't tell either time he fought vampires in this town.
So any so some mysterious deaths then maybe?
Up near the Black Dragon Gate. I think so.
Near the Black Dragon Gate, you say?
I don't know. It's hard for us to get accurate information down here in this part of the city, but
Oh, I understand. I understand. But you guys are doing a fine job, though. I want to let you know that the general will be most pleased, and we'll put in a good word with your commanders. Uh, okay. So weird vampire deaths here.
Yeah, all I know is that they said that there was some commotion
Uh-huh.
in reported by some of the people in the neighborhood here last night,
Mm-hmm.
and then we show up
Then you find this.
and we find this.
How long ago was the incident at the Black Dragon Gate to this incident?
I don't even have accurate information on that, so
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you anyway. Thank you anyway. Hmm. So, and you said there were 6 bodies found like this one,
yeah,
but
or just mutilated, just
or just mutilated. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for your help. And he reaches in and pulls 2 gold out. Here you go. A little for your time or for the guards retirement fund. Gift from the general.
Okay. You can tell that they're not used to getting tips on the job.
Yep. Yep.
Where is Harrison? Where is my WMD?
No, I gotta go, man. He's really losing it. But thank you for your help. Thank you for your hey. If something were to happen and I need some follow-up questions answered, for my report, because hard ass, man, you understand how it is. I'm sure you got a sergeant or something that's a hard ass on you too. Would it be okay if I followed up with you somewhere here in the city?
I mean, you can. I'll be finishing my shift probably later. They'll probably put me
All right.
back on patrol. But
What's your name? Just so I have it, that way I can ask where you are.
Gareth Ravenwood.
Gareth Ravenwood. That is a strong ass name if I ever heard one, sir. Right there. That name, I bet, strikes fear in the hearts of evildoers all over this city. Like,
It's a
you
family
better
name.
not mess with Gareth Ravenwood. All right. I like that name. I may borrow that name. Actually, no, you know what? Never mind. Gareth Ravenwood, you, sir, are a credit to the uniform. Thank you. We appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to the general. To the general. Just gonna let you get back to it. Doing a fine job.
He just nods and he looks over at Meridius as you guys are walking away, I guess.
Yeah, I'm flat out on all of my fakery here. I'm way
Oh,
out
by
of
the
my
way,
depth.
DM, does Andros notice any kind of like damage to the building? Like if there was like a fight, does it look like a battle has happened in the thing, or does it just look like they just came in, did their thing, and got out there? Is it like a massacre? Is there damage?
So roll
Uh-huh.
perception, because you're not just
Okay.
investigating like each individual thing here. So we'll just roll
Okay.
perception.
Perception. Okay. Okay, that is an 11.
11.
Yep,
No idea.
An 11. Okay.
Yep,
Cool.
no.
Thank you.
Looks pretty good. Looks all intact.
All right. This is a nice place. All right. I go. All right, General. I think I've got everything we need. I think we can go now.
Fine, lead the way.
All right.
Let's go.
This way, General. Excuse me. Brigadier General coming through.
There's literally nobody in their way. I don't know what they're doing. How can I help you? Apparently we're having visitors on the job site today, so the crime scene. So
I do not understand what they are trying to accomplish here. I, however, was sent in here by your sergeant, Stormwind.
right.
I asked if I could see the body and potentially try to figure out what happened and see if evil undead creatures were related to this.
Okay. You see them kind of side eye each other a little bit, like maybe they don't quite believe in all this stuff, but they still let you do your thing. The one guy stands up, backs away from the body. Feel free. You know more about this stuff than we do.
As I kneel down and kind of look at the body and see the marks, I look up at one of them, the one that addressed his name to Andros. I have one question for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
When you arrived here, as I entered, a couple of your fellow guardsmen were sweeping up a pile of something. How many of those piles did you come across?
That's a good question. Okay, I'm going to say 3.
Okay.
I was gonna say
not-
that's a good question. Is
From
this
my
his way of
memory.
saying "fuck you, Buck"? I didn't think about that.
From my memory, I think 3.
Okay.
If that's accurate.
If this is what we have known about between what took place, then that sounds about right after what was
Okay.
taken out in the other building.
All right.
3 to 6. And they kind of hear him saying this, but he's saying it kind of low. He's not, because he told the sergeant he wouldn't, incite panic. 6, 3. I thank you for allowing me to examine the individual. Do you need assistance on getting it outside to the wagon with the other bodies?
No, we got that. We got that.
Very well. And Meridius stands up. One other thing, if I may ask, you being from here and I not, how many members are actually a part of this guild hall? 6 seems to be a very small number for a city of this size.
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know much about the guild.
But
Sarge may have that information.
He kind of motions towards the 2 that were ranting on their way out the door. They seem to be looking for one in particular that clearly is not here.
The guild master is Harrison. He's an old soldier or something. I'm not really sure his story. These are a bunch of younger guys, so that you're talking to. So.
Yeah. So I appreciate your time. I will inform your sergeant of what I have found out, and then he can brief the rest of you on whatever he needs to.
All right. As they're getting the sheet and starting to cover it up and stuff, unless you're doing anything else there.
Can I see the weapons locker that you said they were stuffed into?
Yep. So they walk over to this cabinet over here, and it's already partially open. They open it up, and I mean, there's weapons in there. It's just
I'm mainly going to see the outside if it looks damaged by marks such as like potentially claws or anything, and how much, if any, blood has pooled into the bottom of this locker from where the 6 were put in there.
So as there's no blood throughout the place.
Right. I didn't figure there was, but you said some of them weren't drained by holes. So I wanted to see if there was any blood.
There is some blood inside the locker here.
Okay.
Not a lot, but there is some.
And is there any markings or anything on the outside of the door? Okay.
No.
That should include what I needed to see of where they were put. Thank you.
Okay.
And he goes to walk back out of the room so they can continue to do things with the body.
Okay.
Diz, I wanted to grab Mordecai before we get back out into the light of day.
Okay. So you're out in the lobby, we'll say, and you grab him.
Mordecai, listen. This is deep. It's deeper than I've been before, but you are a real badass at this. You are super awesome.
You think so?
let's- Wait, yes, I do. Yes.
Oh, well,
that
thank you.
voice-
Thank you. That means a
So
lot coming from you.
You're telling me that I'm supposed to be the general of whatchamacallit? I don't even remember. And you're so commanding and friendly and beautiful. I just
Oh.
listen. I feel no, I'm being serious, okay? Now listen, I feel like we have to bring it back around because I just remembered I told the gate guard that I was here to help them. So we need to find whoever's in charge out there, and maybe you should tell them that I'm undercover and this never happened and we weren't looking for any WMDs and nothing ever happened. But if they have any intel, they can come and tell Keltash, the city watch guard from out of town, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Save me. You're so
Okay,
good.
don't worry. I'll handle it. I will handle it.
No, you will. You're
I
so
will
good,
I will
Morgan.
handle it. Okay.
You got
So then Andros will then look for a guard close by.
Okay. I mean, if
somebody
you're
that looks-
still inside, there's some guards that are still in that
Okay.
hallway up to the top there.
I did say outside. Sorry, I said a lot
Okay.
of stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're looking for outside, there are some guards right outside the door. The sergeant's still there.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I need to speak with whoever is in charge here. Very quickly, just real quick. Need some clarification on some things here with the general.
Andros, you better tell them.
I got it, sir. I got it. If whoever's in charge,
He
can I speak to them?
he needs to quiet down.
Yeah, I
We
am
don't need to cause a
trying.
panic.
Yeah, I am really trying. But he is on one today, man. Trust me. My ass used to be twice this big until he chopped it off this morning. Can whoever is in charge, can I please speak to them really quick so he will shut
That's
up?
me.
Okay, good. You're in charge? Great. You, sir. You know what? I kind of figured it was you. You had a commanding presence, and automatically I respected you and your authority. I just want you to know that. You do a good job. You do a good job. Listen, uh listen, is it okay to talk to you kind of private like right here?
Yeah, make it quick though. I'm dealing with
I
a
know
lot
you
of
got
bullshit today,
you
and
got it.
it's getting deep.
Yeah. The bullshitometer is going off. I understand that. I was inside there. I understand what you're going through. Wow. Do not envy you, sir. Okay, so listen. The general there, we kind of been sneaking around and he got a little ahead of himself and he spoke to one of your guards there near the airship docks.
Okay.
Here at the end of the East Street here. And he told them that he was a member of the City Watch in Oz, just because he didn't want a lot of the, the pageantry that he's used to when he tells everybody he's a brigadier general from Oz there at home. And so, if you would, can you kind of keep it down that he's a general? Like you guys know, and that's cool. But like the one guy, we don't want him to get jealous that you guys know that he's a general and that he doesn't. That would be kind of great. But his name is
Andros, make sure.
I'm getting it right now. I'm getting it right. So his name, he did tell the guy his name was Keltash, which is correct. He's Brigadier General Keltash of the conglomerate of guild associations Northern Hemisphere out of Oz. So if you could just keep that down, because word gets around, man. Word gets around.
So I'm not over the soldier you would be talking about. The guard down there would report to a different precinct.
Oh, different division. Okay, gotcha.
That's not me. So, but,
gotcha.
Yeah, if you want to go back down that way to the harbor, you can speak to Darian Shadowblade.
Nice.
Darian Shadowblade. All right,
Right on.
gotcha.
Love it.
Gotcha. I kept on waiting for some guy to have the last name Ironforge, and then we kind of have a little pattern going. Missed opportunity there. But okay, so okay, we'll do that. You know what? I'm sorry to bother you. I thought you guys were all kind of interconnected. Back home, everybody reports to him. It's a lot of paperwork, man. A lot of paperwork. So you know what? We'll take care of that. You have a good day. You have a good day. You know what? You're the commander. Here's 5 gold. For the commander's retirement fund for the Baldur's Gate guards watch. You have a good day, sir. That's a gift from Brigadier General Keltash.
Bribe a city watch?
No, I'm not trying to bribe anybody. I just know you work hard. You probably don't make enough money for all the bullshit you got to put up with, especially what's going on in there today, sir. So I just want to make you know that Brigadier General Keltash and his investigative attaché, Andros, from us, care about you.
Roll
If
persuasion.
no one else does. Okay.
Actually, deception. A lot of
Okay.
deception.
A lot of deception. Okay. Let's see. That would be 22.
22.
Please be good. Please be good.
He puts the coin in his pocket and is like, "All right, just get him out of here, please."
I got it. I got it.
The
I understand. Understand. You know what? We'll go. Nothing to see here, folks. Come on, General. Let's go.
Okay,
Come
as
on.
you two are walking,
Guard
roll perception.
Keltash. Let's go.
Both
Guard
you-
Keltash.
Roll perception checks.
Yes.
Both
See
of us
if
roll
you saw what
protection.
Trix missed.
Both of you.
Okay. Perception.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
16.
I've got a that's a 21. I did
21.
good.
Okay. All right. Okay. So as you guys are walking away, Kelta, you're just kind of slinging your head around, just acting, crazy, and you catch the glimpse of, it looks like a dark figure on top of one of the buildings.
Oh no.
And as you kind of you kind of only get it on a glance, and as you look back, nothing's there.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Are you?
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm not sure. Let's just go. Good job back there. Good job. Patting you on the back.
Oh,
Good job.
well, thank you. I am trying my best here. This is all new to me.
You did great. I should feel like I should take lessons. We need somewhere dark, cool, and maybe alcoholic. I don't know. So let's go.
Yes, we should go to an inn.
Yeah.
Maurice,
Yeah.
Is there anything else you're doing? We'll finish that up real quick, and then we're going to jump to a break for just a moment, and then we'll come right back and see what everybody else was into.
Other than inside, need to finish having the conversation with the sergeant about what I found, but nothing inside.
Okay. Yep. So as you come out, the Sarge is there. As you approach him, he looks a little ticked off at this point. He's about fed up with today. And the day has just started.
Looks at him. I'm guessing you had to deal with the 2 that were inside of here other than your people.
Yeah, someone's saying that he's a general of Oz. Oz doesn't have an army. I don't know what. I don't even know if I want to get into that today. So
I heard them inside. I don't know what they were referring to, but he's very loud.
Yeah.
However, I do have some information And you said you didn't want this to be publicized, so I'm not sure how well you feel here is appropriate to discuss.
This is fine as long as we're not shouting at the top of our lungs.
Discretion is definitely key in a matter such as this.
Not naming names.
I know that you do not believe in the supernatural and the what could potentially be vampires. But as I went inside, you have gentlemen to the right in the corridor sweeping up a pile of what looks like ash.
Yeah, it was just odd. There was just piles of some type of dust or ash or something.
He leans into the sergeant's ear. I'm going to say this as calmly to you as I can. When I used my powers as a paladin, I sensed the evil of undead and those remnants coming from those piles. The only thing that could do that kind of potency and turn to ash are vampires. Which means that 3 of them in your town are now dead. But that also means 6 of your people are also now dead.
All right. Well, I guess I could pass this information along when they send the people down from the upper city. So,
I do not know if anyone inside of this guild hall was at fault for this. I know that there's rumors that any member of this guild has a warrant for their arrest. But I know that there is supernatural beings that are cause of these deaths.
well, if they're vampires, then I guess we're going down that rabbit hole. Don't they say you have to invite them in? So, sounds like either they had dealings with them, or they were just dumb enough to let them in. So, tragic
That may
either
not
way.
be necessarily true. They could have not known that they were what they claimed to be until after they were invited to become potential members of the guild hall.
Yeah.
Who's to say neither of us were here for that, to know what happened? But
Right.
I've given you what information I was able to acquire with the time that you've given me of looking at the situation and not fully investigating.
All right. Well, I'll pass the information along. I'm sure those boys will be down here anytime now.
Is there an inn that would be worth staying at? You said if you needed me for the bodies later that you would send for me. Is there an inn nearby that you would recommend?
Yeah, let's look.
You just camp on the ship for free.
That's. See, the problem is you guys didn't really stay at any inns.
We did not.
So let's look here.
That's the only type of building in this town. We really don't have a name for it.
Okay. Well, there's one down, I guess, closer to the docks. It's called the Ashamed Orc Inn.
Shame.
If that is the ideal location for you to be able to acquire my assistance later, then that is where I shall be. I need to locate Bahamut's temple in your town first, of course, to address what has happened here for these 6.
I'm not familiar where exactly Bahamut's temple is, but you head on up the street here. There is the Spires of the Morning. I think that's what it's called, Spires of the Morning. That's not Spires of the Morning. That's the wrong one.
I mean, to be fair, JD never went to a temple.
Well, I'm not sure what its name is right off the top of my head here. I know it has a name, but if you go up just the street here, a little ways that way to the north, there is the Temple of Lathander. They could probably direct you to some of the other temples.
Very well, thank you.
I know that guy.
Good guy. Good chap. That.
Thinks everything's cursed.
I shall leave you to the rest of what you're having to deal with here.
Good day.
And
He
he
turns
walks
around.
by and puts a hand on one of the guards in the line. The same one he talked to. I have concluded my business.
Right? It lets you pass.
And I walk on out.
Right there, we'll stop there and go on break, and then we'll pick back up with probably Spoofy and Keegan to see what they're doing, and then we'll come back to these guys. So we'll be back here shortly.
What?
Diz hated it. He's played all the games. He's read all the books. He saw the Forward Unto Dawn. Absolutely hated that show.
I don't believe that because Diz doesn't read.
Sometimes.
Only in games.
Oh, he's getting the bad dice for Timmy.
Tim,
You're getting the bad dice.
don't piss off the fucking DM.
Look at her. There you go.
One does not poke the DM on game night.
I would show you the rest, but they're on the iPad, so.
Don't poke
Timmy's
the
in the
DM.
doghouse.
There
Uh,
are things.
All right, Keegan, what are you doing at the cathedral? And Spoofy, what are you doing as the airship goes down and fly a fiery ball of flames?
Sticking his head between his legs and kissing his
Try
ass
to
goodbye.
save yourself.
well, if it's going down a
It's not
fiery
doing
ball of flames,
It's going
It's
down.
not doing that.
He's
I
yelling,
know.
Timber, you
You
better,
better
Yeah.
move.
you better dance.
I'm about to sit here with that song in my head for the rest of the
Thinking
fucking night, you
about
assholes.
Timmy won't remember his character's dead because he is.
So,
It's all the
which one do you
DM.
want to go first, or I'll roll for it? So,
So I'm at a cathedral. Is that right?
you're at a cathedral, and he's on the airship
Well, what cathedral did I go to?
of Lathander, I guess.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. Is this a place with the? There's a temple. Isn't there like a thunder?
Yeah.
but
Is
the same
that,
thing.
is that where? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. On the same page. Got you.
Yeah.
Let Timmy go first since he made you mad.
Sure. Go ahead, Timmy.
Oh, here comes the bus.
okay. How far would we say that we've made? I've made it with the concoction that I've been working on.
I would say that you have at least a couple of tablets. I'd say 2 or 3 tablets.
2 or 3 tablets. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not terrible. I'd say that's probably enough to get me a first, actually, like a good 2 or 3 days worth of seeing how they work. Okay. So if I had 2 or 3 tablets, I'd probably stop working at that for the moment.
Okay.
And do I have any idea as to like where they went?
No, not
No,
really.
and they're way too far for me to reach
You
out.
you would think that they probably headed towards the guild hall. That's about it.
Okay. And
Yeah, they're
I
too far
see.
away for you to actually communicate with.
try to reach out to. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then I guess if that's the case, then I would probably clean up my little work area and then make my way towards the guild hall, since that's where I would believe them to be.
All right, you make your way downtown, walking fast.
Faces past.
All right, so you don't know where the guild hall is. Once you get down off the docks, you start to realize quickly that this is a very large place, and I'm not sure if you've been here before.
I don't think that I would have been here yet, because I've only spent a lot of
You
my
can-
life in Karator, so
Right, far to the east. So probably your first visit here, and a lot of people. So how do you want to handle that?
okay. Lots of people. New town, new faces. Have no idea where I'm going. Okay. Are there any like well, what's the close, like, what would be like, it just, is there like a general shop nearby, or are we in like a market? Where am I at?
Sure, there's like there's probably a market off of the docks there, a little further to your east.
Okay. All right. So I would probably find one of just like a little vendor there, and probably ask if they have any helpful directions on how, if there are any guild halls of sorts here in town that I could check out.
Guildhall, that's up in East Way.
Up in,
Back up that way.
okay.
You want to fish?
Oh, what kind?
Uh,
What kind do you have?
I don't know. I
And-
don't.
and I'm like
what type of
kinda
fish
like-
do they have in D&D?
I don't know.
Gutter perch.
You're telling the story, not me.
Smallmouth bass.
That doesn't mean I know all about the aquatic life
I'm telling Meridius.
in this fictitious
I mean-
world.
I mean, how much
Yeah, they
fish
got fish
this
sticks.
do you want, Diz?
Just say
Goofy
fish,
said that they got
generic.
fish sticks.
We'll say
Nah,
it's
see,
a,
Albacore.
Goofy's gonna
Tuna.
walk up eating
it's a
one
sea
of
carp.
Meridius's
carp. Ooh.
cousins.
Ooh,
Tilapia.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna offend him. Just
Uh,
watch.
okay.
It's a dragonfish.
Dragonfish. Okay. How's the
Dungeons
qua-
and Dragonfish.
How's the quality look?
That's
That's
fair.
sushi.
Fair. Fishy. Okay.
Fresh off the boat today. 2 silver.
Ooh, silver. Come on.
All right,
Little known.
1 silver.
Okay. 1 silver. It's 1 silver is a fair price, I presume.
All right, here you go.
Oh, thank you. And one last question: are there any pharmaceutical shops of sorts around?
What is a pharmaceutical?
Oh, sorry.
That word was too big. Apologize.
Medicine man.
Word had too many syllables. Apologize.
Medicine
man.
man.
Like a doctor?
A doctor,
A
yes,
healer?
or someone who sells healing stuff.
Let's see.
I'm trying to keep it simple for them.
You want the name for that one, Diz?
Oh yeah, if you got one. Yeah, that's fine. What you got?
Send it to you. That's what you called it.
Yeah. No, I appreciate the the list of fish as well. I just saw that. Yeah.
Except for I added that one there. There we go.
Alexander's
need one of some-
alchemical aids and sundries and such. I think that's a shop name. It's up. I think it's up. I think all those were in the East Way as well. So, because the Brampton area is more the docks, and then there's some like residential. So yeah, it's up East Way.
That Beast Way, okay.
Nor the
okay.
yeah, right where you're going anyway, up near the guild.
Well, thank you very much for that information. And here's an extra silver for your time.
I love it. After he haggled him down. Oh, thank you.
That's too much. Here's your silver.
I love it. Okay.
Well, I mean, nobody's gonna give information for free, even if you buy just one thing. Some people are different.
That's true.
You just gotta say you're a general.
No.
All right. So the temples are all the way on the other side of the city. You could probably take a ferry across to the temple district quicker than walking, but that would cost you
I have
like-
money.
probably like 2 silver or something, probably to go across the harbor there.
Highway robbery.
Boom.
But Uber.
I
All
like it.
right. So if you want to do that, then you're over in the Temple District. It's not too hard to find. They're very large buildings. They've got the symbols of their main deities on the front, so it's not too hard to find the Temple of Lathander over here.
It's
He's a
definitely
little pompous.
it's definitely the coolest looking one. A lot of bright lights, disco balls.
A lot of spires and Gothic architecture,
Definitely high end
archways. Yeah.
Very fancy archways. Real nice steel doors.
Solid.
Really solid doors.
Good construction.
Nice walkways up to the shrubbery is really pristine.
All right. So you just strolling on inside.
Oh yeah, I guess just walking right in, right? That's what you do.
All right. As you walk in, it's probably, let's see, it's still morning time here, so probably the middle of the week. So not a lot of people in there, but the few people that are in there, there's quite a few gnomes in here.
That's funny. That's weird.
Yeah.
A lot of gnomes, huh?
Yeah.
See anybody about that's looks like they may be of importance?
Well, a lot of the gnomes are wearing robes and look like holy attire.
No regular people.
There are some, but they more look like practitioners and not actual.
So the gnomes are in charge here. Huh? Oh, that's fun.
Racist.
You got a problem with gnomes?
Got to deal with the Lollipop Guild, huh? Okay, well.
Remember this coming from a dwarf.
It's true. But I am a dwarf of great stature, sir. Thank you.
Okay, he's all of 4'1".
I am almost 5 foot.
One of them walks up to you. Hi, how may I help you?
Can you say that again? You cut out there.
Hi, how may I help you?
Yes, I see. I have a problem of sorts. If you could assist, if you will, with my dealings of importance. So talking to the big guy.
Oh, you speak directly to Lathander.
On occasion, sure, yeah.
Okay.
And then he kind of looks around a little bit, kind of pulls out his amulet for like the very first time in front of me in a while to anybody. It's like seems to be broken. I don't know a lot about it.
Let me see. Can I see it?
Is he touching me? Like, is he touching me? Like, is he? Did he reach for it? Like, I'm all
He
around.
can't. Yeah, he should be reaching up. He's just kind of holding his hand out, like he's.
Yep.
Let me check. And he just kind of bows his head and kind of cups it in his hand, and you see it kind of light up a little bit.
Whoa. How'd you do that?
It seems to be fine.
Nope. Nope. Definitely something. It's broken.
Some broken.
Used to be able to.
It is.
Pick it up.
It is a. I mean, how old is this?
It's a minute. I'm not really sure. It was a gift.
Oh, it is amazing. But so the problem is you can't speak directly to Lathander?
Directly is a strong word. Like I could use it and get some messages here and there. More like a text, if you will.
Interesting.
But ever since the cave incident, it's not working.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that like code for something?
Nope. We was in a cave and something happened. There was like this angel fellow. He died. It was sad. But anyway, after that, this thing, it's no good.
I think you need to speak with. Let's see. Name from lists.
Name from random list on left.
You need to speak with Brother Rowan. I think. I think he could help you. Follow me, and he kind of leads you towards the back of the cathedral there, the temple. And you go into some doors, and he knocks on one door. You hear, "Hello, come in," and they open the door. Brother Rowan, I think, what was your name? Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Apologies. My name is Keegan.
Keegan. Here is his symbol, and he says it's broken. He can't speak to. Points up the big guy. He said, I'll leave you two alone," and then he leaves and closes the door. Oh, this is amazing. So what? You actually speak to Lathander. That is a
Yeah.
rare gift.
Thank you. But it's like I was explaining to your fellow there. It's more like a little banter back and forth. Speaking's there's a hard line on it. It's more like ideas pop in my head, and I feel like it's definitely from him.
Okay. Not to speak ill, but how do you know that's actually Lathander speaking with you?
There's a strong sense that it is. Who else would it be?
Well, let me check. And he kind of cups the thing in his hand, and it kind of glows from inside his palm. No, it seems to be fine.
Nope, it's definitely broken.
He's just looking at you. I'm not sure how to help you. We've never dealt with anything like this before. We have, I mean, there are the stories of Brother Razoon who spoke directly to the embodiment of Lathander while he was here on the material plane.
I've heard stories of this Razoon as well. Yes.
Yes. Well, he is long past, but still, we try to stay in the teachings that he has led us in, and but I think this is fine. Okay, would you try to do whatever you? He lays it on the table in front of you. Try to speak with Lathander.
Yes, of course. Puts it back on my neck, and I go crisscross applesauce right there on the floor,
Okay.
and I just go. I need quiet. Thank you. Need complete quiet, complete silence.
You hear his chair creak as he's peeking up over the desk.
He looks down at it. See,
Is it working?
broken. Nothing.
Oh,
Absolutely nothing.
are you able to heal? Cast any spell? Okay, then you wouldn't be able to do that without if it didn't work.
And he takes out his what's he got? He's got that sunblade, right? So it's like a little lightsaber. He stabs himself in the hand.
Oh God.
See, look, it's fine. Blood's coming all down his hand. Look, hold on. Hiya. Does lay on hands. See.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
That's working.
Yep. And I can do the other stuff, with all that paladin stuff. Yep. Fine. All good there.
Okay. I don't know what I can do for you.
Is there anyone else that you know of that?
Not here. if you were to go to Daggerford, the the larger temple is there. It is north.
How far?
Ooh, let's see. I think Daggerford is like.
I have an idea, but
I think it's about
he-
2
he-
weeks, like on horseback from there.
Oh, jeez, on Pete. Okay.
It may
Do
no,
we
it's
have an
actually farther.
airship?
It's
Daggerford
actually
might be dealing with a political
further.
assassination and a prison break currently.
I think it's close to almost 2 months of a horse ride up that way. So, to be honest. Yeah,
What
but
about
you
an
guys have an
airship?
airship?
Yeah,
Ooh,
we
an
got.
airship. Well, that would probably just take maybe a day or so.
that's-
I'm not sure how fast they go, but
Okay then. Well,
so out of character, what are you exactly referencing?
do what?
Does Lathander actually speak to your character?
We never really said.
I know.
But we we'll say for giggles, kinda, but like through dreams and stuff, and then
Okay.
maybe every once in a while gets a little nudge, little whisper, but not
Okay.
like a full blown conversation. I wouldn't
He
say.
tells
Just
him
as a-
things are cursed a lot.
yeah,
My man
don't-
said for
don't-
giggles.
Don't touch that. It's cursed.
Yeah, don't pick that up. It's cursed.
It's definitely cursed.
Okay. Well, the guy, he seems to be completely bewildered. And after you kind of speak with him back and forth a little bit, I mean, you get the idea that this guy is not high enough, in the order to probably assist with what you are talking about.
Also out of character, I love that all these gnomes are here because of Razoon.
Yes. And it's hard to talk about with Zoom with a straight
Yep.
face.
Continuity is on point.
Because Mama used to read me bedtime stories about this Razoon.
And as you start to leave, he gets up and says, just as our brother Razoon taught us long ago, may Lathander be with you. And he slaps you on the ass.
Lathander be with you, brother. And he slaps him around the butt.
Yep,
thank you.
that is the Razoonist thing to do.
Yep.
And then
That checks
or Keegan heads back and tries to rejoin our group after
I know it's kind of sketchy saying that with a religious entity inside the game, but
Razoon was full believer of healing butt touches
it's
Listen,
nonsense.
or damaging butt touches
As
or
a
just
char-
butt touches.
as a character who previously played Lathander, I approve.
Okay, so Spoofy, as you're going north, what is the other group doing so that I know if you guys intersect with Spoofy here or if you miss him completely?
While Trix was waiting outside, she would have found like an overhang or something over like the door to a business, like a porch roof type thing. And she got bored, so she's sitting there having a staring contest with Craig while she waits for the others to come out.
Okay.
And she's losing repeatedly because it's an automaton.
Greg's the master.
That would explain why her perception check was so bad.
Yeah.
She got bored.
All right, what are you guys doing so I know if you guys intersect with Spoofy or if you guys gonna go miss him completely?
Mordecai and I are walking in the direction of inns, hopefully.
Okay.
We probably want to catch back up with Meridius.
Yeah. Oh, Meridius. Meridius. Oh, we have information.
So as you guys are getting back together and talking through comms, Spoofy, you start to hear like staticky type of noise as you start to come into range of this. Okay.
Okay.
You start to pick up on every other word, and then you're getting finally full sentences as you're getting closer.
Are you
Okay.
guys done? I can't look right now.
Oh yeah, we're done with the investigation. Yes, we are done.
Hold on.
What do you mean you can't look right now? You're supposed to be watching the wagon.
Yeah, I'm totally watching the wagon. I can't look away from the wagon. I'm following your instructions exactly, Meridius, as she's still staring at Craig.
Meridius kind of shakes his head, knowing that there's a good chance that she's lied a few times now, that she's probably not watching the wagon.
I think we should probably meet at an inn so that we can discuss everything that's happened.
There's
Yeah.
something I must do. It's very important.
Okie dokie.
Crying out loud.
I
Do you have
to-
any good suggestions on the end? I'm not.
Trix jumps and
Spoofy.
blinks as
I'm
she
not
hears
familiar with
Spoofy.
town.
Spoofy.
Damn it,
I
Spoofy.
will. I've never stayed at an inn on this street, but I will try to find one.
I already have information on an inn. When I'm done conducting the business I must go do. I was informed by the sergeant of a place to stay in case they are needing my assistance.
We definitely cannot stay there.
We can probably stay there.
I think we're gonna get caught in an eye. Andros.
Listen, it is fine. It'll be fine.
All right, I trust you.
Who is
mean,
Andros?
If need be,
It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
Keltash can stay on the airship.
Oh,
Why don't
No.
we all stay on the airship?
We need him.
I
We
cannot.
want someplace comfortable.
Keltash feels fired.
What is the name
Oh.
of this inn, Meridius, that the sergeant told you?
He said that it's down by the docks. It's called the Ashamed Orc Inn.
The Ashamed Orc Inn. Okay, is this
Why
supposed to
does
be
that
nice?
sound dirty?
Orcs are proud people. That's not fair.
Honestly, I did not ask if it was a nice establishment or not. I asked him of a location that I would be able to stay at in case I was needed by his men for this investigation.
Okay, well, we will meet you there at the Ashamed Orc Inn when you are done with whatever it is that you are doing.
I must go find the Temple of Bahamut. If I do not figure out a way to reconnect with him, what you and I discovered last night could become worse.
Can you try to ask them maybe if they have any idea who that was that reached down in there and pulled me out?
Short of them being able to be there, I don't know if they would have that information.
That was
But-
really weird.
I need to ask for more information about what exactly happened last night at some
Oh,
point.
oh,
'Cause
I
feel
will
like
tell
I
you.
missed things.
I will tell you over food. It's a very good story. You will like
I
it.
would rather you not discuss my family's personal matters over a meal in a public place.
Can I just tell about the part that where I'm involved, and I'll leave your family out?
You are
You're like
dealing
a
with
distant
an
relative.
ancestral weapon, Mordecai, that a demon is involved with. I would prefer that
shit.
not be public knowledge.
Sounds juicy. Okay, we can wait.
There you later. Okay, well, we will meet you at this inn, and
Tricks need to go shopping.
Yeah, I got a
he
list.
did need to go shopping.
I need a spot that sells like tinker supplies. For
I would
reasons.
say that you could probably go and do that before we meet up at the inn. I do not know how long this will take. I will also try to find Keegan while I'm at it.
After she lost her staring contest, Trix flew down to rejoin the others.
For like the 9th time. I lost again.
Alright, so you guys are going to the inn. Meridius is going to look for the temple district. And Trix is going to get some shopping.
I mean,
Okay,
unless they want to
so-
go shopping with her.
All the parts you want to find, you easily find.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll figure out the cost of those.
Okay.
Is there anything specific you guys are looking for, or you want to look into any
She-
shops or anything like that? Or
She also wants to poke around to see if she can find somewhere selling a bag of holding.
yeah, bag of holding is pretty easy to find.
Cute.
I can't remember exactly how much. It's either 50 or 250, maybe 500. Let me look at the price real quick.
500.
Yeah, those are cheap.
Kind of broke kobold you take me for.
500 gold.
I would also like one bag of holding, please.
I was gonna say 500 sounds better. When you said 50 or whatever, I was like, man, that's cheap.
Okay, so 500 for the bag of holding, and you said I found all the supplies I needed for the other stuff I messaged you about, and you'll get me a price at some point.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a lot of money, is what you're, probably a few gold worth. So,
Okay.
so you guys can mark off 500 gold and add your bag of holding, and cost for materials. Tricks. All right. Anything else you guys want to look into, or? Nope.
How
Okay.
far am I from them?
So you've probably intersected them by the time that they're doing the shopping and stuff like that. So
Okay.
if there's
Well,
anything you
okay.
want to do with them, that's we can address that too.
Okay. I say the only really shopping that I was probably gonna look for was the the shop that I was inquiring about earlier. I'm
The
blanking on
alchemist
yeah,
shop.
the alchemist shop basically.
Yep.
I was like, I'm blanking on the name already.
Alexander's Alchemical.
Anders Alchemical.
Good old Alex.
Aids and sundries. See if I have any notes on that place. Nothing.
I mean, there's like 3 magic shops, but I don't want to give the name to one of them. I'm traumatized by that one because I almost killed 2 people and went to jail.
That is trauma. Certifiable.
Certified.
JD put a hole in the brothers' fucking shopkeepers.
It'd be like that.
How
right,
very
so-
JD.
What are you looking for at the chemical store here? Apothecary.
So I'm just kind of perusing around to see like what kind of like maybe herbs and ingredients that they might have, in case if I wanted to, kind of tinker with either some more medicine or some sort of enhancement pills of different sorts.
All right.
You guys are
Okay.
you guys went straight to the wrong place on that. That enhancement has many different meanings, okay?
I said nothing.
The look said it all.
Nobody said anything.
The head snapping said it all.
There's no shame in penile enhancements, okay? All right,
want
that's
to talk.
legit. Big business.
Geltash
Blue
is
pill,
one to
you know
talk.
what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm talking about
I mean-
Pepsi, by the way. My little blue friend.
Ooh. Who? Who?
What? Who?
All right. So the apothecary in Baldur's Gate is probably going to have just about anything that you would want to find.
Okay. Because like the enhancements that I was looking for were primarily for like strength based, or to maybe help somebody focus a little bit better. Just kind of different ideas I was tinkering with, not necessarily any specific medication.
So if you want to spend like about 50 gold on just random ingredients, then you can have a lot of stuff to tinker with later.
Okay,
on,
all right. 50 gold. I will gladly spend that. Thank you. That's about it. That's about it for me. I'm just gonna try to. The medicine stuff is gonna be like a nightly thing.
All right, that's fine. So as
Yeah.
you guys head back to the inn, now I will say that any type of shopping that you want to do for any particular items, you probably want to do it here if you have anything in mind, because this is the place to get stuff, and you are here. So
I would definitely
Once-
like to do that if I ever rejoin them.
so well, you haven't as of yet. So you're still in
Okay,
the Temple
but-
District.
but when I do-
Meridius is heading
Yeah.
over in your direction. So not that he will cross paths with you because it's still a large city, but
I'm just throwing it out there before we leave this city. I'm down for that. So
that's fine. We'll get you here in just a minute then, and
10
clean up that stuff.
Trix is going to be just scoping out healing potion options because at that point she's probably with Spoofy.
I mean, the full line.
What prices are we talking here, man?
We are talking price to move at 50 gold for regular, 200 for greater, 2,000 for superior, and 20,000 for supreme. Now, supreme is gonna run real clean when you drink it. You know, that's what you want to run through your
That
system.
would be all of my gold, sir.
Do you have Super Supreme as well? That's my favorite pizza.
Super Supreme from Super Earth.
Mm-hmm. It's the pizza for democracy.
Still go ahead and buy 5 greater healing, if
Okay.
that's okay.
The only two toppings are democracy and freedom.
Got
All right.
it.
If there's anything else you guys can think about it, then we'll come back to that right here at the end. So, Meridius, whether you take the ferry or walk, I mean, I guess that's up to you. It's 2 silver to go across on the ferry.
No ferry was an option.
Saves you about an hour walk around the city.
I mean, I don't mind taking the ferry.
Okay.
But I am heading for the Temple of
Not-
Lathander because that's where the Sarge told me to go.
Not Tricks
and
the
then
ferry.
Head
You
from
know,
there.
Spelled different.
They're
Okay.
homophones.
Okay. So you are heading towards
You're a homophone.
the Temple of Lathander, and I would say Keegan would be heading back. So you guys would cross paths here. So each of you roll a perception, and as long as one of you rolls above a 10, you'll spot each other kind of on the street.
Mine is a 16.
17.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys see each other. Now, whether you guys want to hang out, that's up to you guys. So.
Yeah, you want to talk about not being able to talk to your dude? So
I
sure
have to
wanna-
find the Temple of Bahamut.
Oh, that was an in character, but we can do it if you want to. Hey, I see you because I was like, there it is.
So I see the short little arm waving.
Little stubby dude. I'm over.
I go walking over. Well, I see that you're at least in one piece. You left before the rest of us did.
Yep. Lucky Keegan.
He goes over comms real fast just to relay this information. We found out that members of the Not Actually Heroes Guild have a warrant out for their arrest. So as of right now, I would not go about saying that you are a member of the guild. And then as he gets right up to Keegan, I'm trying to find the Temple of Bahamut. Do you know this town well enough to direct me there?
The Bahamut, that's the little yeah. I think there's one right next to the big one with the spire stuff over there. Right there, that way, right there.
So there is a large.
He's totally
temple
guessing. By
to
the way,
Bahamut in the center of the temple district.
because he's just thinking, because he's looking at him as he's walking past. He's totally guessing. He thinks there's one over there.
Not that you would know, but temples to Bahamut are very rare. So you just happen to come to Baldur's Gate, where most temples are here. So
the sergeant told me to come to the Temple of Lathander and ask for directions. He knew nothing.
Well, that's where I just came from. It's just like 3 blocks that way.
Very well. And he kind of goes to walk past him because he doesn't want to ask Keegan to go into a temple to a god that he doesn't pray to. And he stops. The others are going to the Ashamed Orc Inn down by the docks. That is where we're all supposed to meet. And then he goes on to the comms again and says, do you know anything about vampires? Because apparently there are some in this town. They killed members of the Not Actually Heroes Guild.
say that again. Sorry.
I was asking Keegan if Keegan has come across anything about vampires.
Oh, I thought you said you went on comms. I'm sorry. I
I'm saying it to you on comms.
Okay. Do I have comms?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we got them back in.
Everyone was given
Oz.
comms at Oz.
I think I missed that. Okay, cool.
You were not here for this session, so you heard the other one and this one because we gave
Gotcha.
it to you.
All right. Repeat that, please. For me, for Matt.
Do you know anything about vampires? Apparently, some of them killed members of the Not Actually Heroes Guild last night.
This is the first I've heard about it, so no.
Be careful then. I don't know if there's any more in this town, but I promised the sergeant involved with the investigation that we wouldn't say any of this vocally to arouse chaos or incite the populace into a riot.
I'll keep my little eyes peeled.
And then Meridius will go ahead and keep walking.
Okay.
Because, like I said, he doesn't think that Keegan would feel comfortable showing up to another temple of a different god.
I just want him to go in and ask directions to those little gnomes, and they're going to smack Meridius on his butt.
So did you go to the Temple of Lathander?
Nope, he pointed directions, so I was heading that direction of where he pointed.
Okay.
He screwed up.
I shouldn't have done that.
Okay. So it is a large stone temple just in the middle of this temple district, just kind of dwarfing a lot of the other ones.
Um,
Okay.
Compensating.
Little person.
There's large stone stairs. I mean, just I'd say probably 200 feet across. Just and they go up under this like dome that reaches over, and at the top there is um a dragon statue that looks to be possibly made out of platinum.
Okay.
This huge
Uh,
statue. Just you imagine that they probably had to build the dome over it, so when the sun hits it, it didn't blind everybody.
As I see the
The
statue, who is that supposed to be? That's not Bahamut. Very well. And I'll walk on into the temple.
You see, not a lot of people here. As you get to the top, it's pretty flat, and then there's a set of double doors back behind the statue, off to the distance there. Um, there's maybe like one person in like these like droopy like robes that kind of hang down over the face and past the hand.
I will approach said individual. Excuse me.
Greetings.
Am I hope I'm in the right place. I was looking for the Temple of Bahamut.
You are here.
Then may I ask what that statue is outside?
It is one of the representations of Lord Bahamut.
I have never seen him to look like that. And Meridius pulls his holy symbol out. This is all I've ever known him to look.
But Lord Bahamut, he takes many forms.
I am in dire need of assistance. But it is a very personal matter. There
Very
is
well.
a connection issue that I must discuss with somebody that potentially could help me.
Okay. Maybe Brother Lucian or Sister Miriam could help.
Could you take me to one of them?
Very well. And your name, sir?
I am Meridius. I come from the plane of water.
Of course. This way. He leads you back through the large double doors into the rather empty chamber beyond. It's filled full of benches, pews that are, facing a pulpit and all that, and but no one there inside. He leads you back into the back and through some corridors. Here's Sister Miriam. She may be able to assist. I will wait outside.
You're saying it's
He bows.
Marion?
Miriam. It's Miriam. Yep. Mm-hmm. As he bows.
As he goes to bow, I did not catch your name.
And before you can even finish that, he's outside and turns and walks slightly out of view there.
Meridius turns to address her.
You see very slender woman, older, darker skin, dark hair. There's no real adornment, really, just plain white robe. I see your symbol. You serve the Platinum Dragon.
I do. But I have a problem. It is a very personal one. If you will give me but a moment of your time to explain.
She gestures to a chair in front of where she's sitting.
As he approaches, he pulls the trident off and he sets it prong down to where it's not aggressively visual, and sets it down and gestures to it.
You see her eyes go over to it and then slowly move back to you.
This trident has been in my family for 6 generations now, including myself. In the 3rd generation of my ancestors, the one that wielded it was attacked. Her father killed. She called out for assistance, and he gestures to his holy symbol. This version of Muhammad appeared and saved her, and blessed this weapon. At which point she swore that my bloodline would forever serve him. However, something happened a few months ago. We were in a temple. Apparently, there was an evil greater than I've ever seen. And a corruption happened, and I was attacked by this corruption, and I can no longer sense him. I can't sense his presence inside of my weapon. I cannot sense my family inside of my weapon. I can still use my magic to heal and protect. But I feel like I've lost some type of connection to the Lord himself.
It is a rare gift to speak to a deity. They say that some will even go mad just hearing such.
I don't know if going mad would be my problem. For you
You do
see,
not seem insane.
the reason that he blessed this trident is it was created by a demonic creature. Its voice, in essence, controlled this weapon, and my family kept it at bay. The first 2 of my bloodline were absorbed into this weapon and fought against the demon's presence until he blessed it. But every member since then has been absorbed into it upon their death.
An odd gift to be blessed with. Service
Don't know if I
beyond
would count it as
their
a gift
death.
or a curse. I mean, it was blessed by him, and we serve him. But for my family having to face this demon, whatever happened inside of that temple, they are now having to face this demon without him. I can travel there.
You
In
think
a
that he
sense.
resided inside of this object?
I don't
here?
know if he resided, but I feel his blessing to this weapon is gone. The entire time that I've wielded this since I was 3 until a few months ago, the demon had no presence, no hold on it. And now it all but consumes when I reach out to make contact.
May I see the object?
It will hurt.
Just lay it here on the desk.
He picks up his trident and he sets it down. If any other than my bloodline touches the weapon, hurts. I think that is the only thing that the demon had control over that Lord Bahamut couldn't remove.
Let me see. And she grasps her holy symbol in her left hand that she pulls out from underneath her robe. And she extends her right hand, which begins to glow. And she closes her eyes and she doesn't touch the trident, but gets close to it and runs her hand back and forth across it. You see the trident light up at the presence of her hand. And she pulls back away. I feel his essence on the weapon still. It is not easy to break the blessing of a deity, but I also feel the presence of others.
From what I can gather, 5 of my family is in there. A celestial being that guarded the temple is there. 1 librarian from the temple that is undead's essence got trapped inside. And this demon.
No, you said your name was
I am Meridius.
Meridius. No, Meridius. There are many more than that in there.
I've never came across any of them.
It is very faint. And there's something clouding it as well. You say one presence, but it feels stronger than just one. But there are forces that contend against it. But there are other life forces there.
If you still feel him, and I cannot, then what is wrong with me?
When you say you cannot feel him, you are able to use your powers?
Initially,
Paladin?
no. When we were in the temple, nothing. I could not use anything. As we got away from it, my powers started to be able to be used. But I don't feel the same anymore. The trident, when I wield it, does not feel like it used to.
Well, you and this object are intertwined. Your fates are one. So whatever is affecting it is probably affecting you as well.
So how do I get back to him
Back to Bahamut?
To reach out and see if he can aid me in potentially casting out the evil that resides.
Even the highest clerics do not speak directly to Bahamut, yet send prayers in hopes of some type of response.
I know that you can't tell the difference of what's inside, but I can tell you what this thing has encountered before me. And it's not good. Each of my family has fought a great evil.
Yes. I cannot sense anything but some evil source in it. Or what it has faced in the past, but there is something that clouds it. We do not have experience with that here, but an object of such power. It will take more than the expertise you will find here to unlock its secrets.
This demonic or evil that resides inside refuses to let me have access to my family. I do know that I can take others in with me, but I do not know what kind of threat they are under if they do go. One has went and managed to make it out, but he has yet to inform me exactly what fully transpired there.
Interesting. Sounds so it is a place.
Apparently there is a location linked inside of this artifact. Every time I go, for the most part, I'm surrounded in darkness. And I'm met with the same evil.
It has been said in the past that other deities have made pocket dimensions to house those that they select to be worthy to live there, or maybe punish them by imprisoning them there. But it is odd to think that this object is portway to one of those places.
From what I've gathered, the one that created it was merely a demon. He should not have had that kind of power to create that such dimension, should he?
We do not know the depths of the powers that the demons have. Some of them have great power.
I know a demigod was fought with this very weapon. And a lich as well. And as he says that, she sees a tear run down his face. That one killed my father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
At 3, I learned all of this by visions. a voice came to me and explained everything. I've never heard this voice before. It was calm. It was guiding.
It's hard to say. But maybe Lathander, or sorry, not Lathander, Bahamut himself spoke to you. It is a rare gift.
I no longer feel this connection that I once did. And I would love to get it back. I would also want to save my family. For if their souls are not able to move on and they're trapped inside, I do not want them trapped inside with the evil that I've sensed when I've tried to reach out to them.
I feel like you're the only one who will be able to conquer this. Where you are intertwined with this trident, this holy symbol. When you're strong enough, maybe you can transport more in with you than just one. Other brave warriors who might assist in conquering whatever evil still resides in here.
I don't want others to be potentially trapped.
That would be your decision if you face it alone.
I appreciate your time. Then he stands up and reaches down and grabs the trident and sticks it back onto his back. I wish there was more I could do to reach out to him. As my ancestor did, and get to meet him in person.
I will say a prayer for you.
I will gladly accept that.
Good luck on your destiny.
As she says that, he kind of has a look on his face like he doesn't really think that that's a thing. But he nods and sort of bows a little bit. And he goes to the door and opens it.
Okay. The same, I guess, monk, I guess we'll call him. I'm not really sure. Priest is still out there in the hallway, head bowed.
I think you.
Did you find what you were? You speaking to her?
No, I'm speaking to him. I've already
Oh.
came outside.
The pleasure is mine. Did you find what you were looking for as he begins to walk you back?
More questions than answers.
Well, we have to earn the knowledge that we gain in time. As he walks you back to the front doors and opens them. Be well.
May I have your name?
As you walk past and you say, "May I have your name?" and turn, there's nobody standing there. The doors are open and you're alone.
He looks down at his symbol. This is a test. Then for their sake, I will do my best to pass it. But I do need you. To whatever end may come. And he walks out the doors and shuts them behind him.
All right. So there we'll probably stop the actual game. Is there any like items you guys want to purchase or anything while you want to address that now or?
Depending on the time of day, there was something I wanted to go get, but
Okay.
I mean, we can do that offline. We don't have to
Okay.
be
Yeah,
live
I
for
can talk to you about offline if you want to.
Okay, that's fine.
I am looking for it as not as publicly as possible anything regarding truth, finding truth, disseminating truth visually, auditorially. That's it.
Okay. Not a cannon that pops out of a backpack and you can fire it? No? Okay, no.
Maybe, yeah. Geltash don't know.
You got to
Just-
brace yourself for that one. It'll. All right. Okay. Well, we'll stop there for the evening, and we'll pick this up in. It'd be actually 3 weeks because we have this next weekend. We won't have D&D because it is the 5th weekend of the month. It's also Easter weekend, I think. So we're not gonna have anything there. And then the following weekend after that will be Bucks, and then the one after that will be mine. So that should be the 14th, I think. Should be the 14th of April. So, all right. So that's when we'll pick this up again. And yep, stream stuff. Yep. So we do other streaming on Nerdicopia. Clan, why don't you talk since I've did so much talking already.
You've done so much talking tonight, Diz.
People are just getting bored of me talking. So.
Yep. So we're Nerdicopia Network. We do fun stuff on Twitch all through the week. On Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we do Super Retro Game Show Extreme, where Diz plays a retro game. I watch him and make snide comments and stuff. And currently we're playing The Legend of Zelda 7.5, otherwise known as the Oracle of Ages. And then on Thursday nights, Diz, myself, and the one, the only Double Up Buck, the Admiral, get together to talk shit and see what's going on in the things that we like going on around the world. Also, Mama Kitty here likes to get up on my desk and stuff when we're streaming. So of course she was here saying hi. Howdy ho. So and then of course Diz already said it, but on the second and fourth Sundays of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're here live like we are right now, unless you're watching on YouTube. Hey YouTube. With Not Actually Heroes, The Forgotten, D&D 5e stream, DM'd by the one, the only, the beautiful man with the tool hat, Dr. Diz. Once again, that's every second and fourth Sunday of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
All right. So we've got some other streamers here, so we'd like to shout them out. We've got Double Op Buck here, next in line.
Yay. I'm still writing in my notes, but that's okay. So I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, all at 11 a.m. Central Time. But we do a variety of survival games. Because on Monday and Tuesday, we're doing Ark Survival Ascended. On Wednesdays, we're doing Nightingale. And then on Fridays, we're doing 7 Days to Die, Darkness Falls. All that'll change up soon when some other games I enjoy playing get caught up to their newest stuff. But for now, that's what we're currently playing. And then on the first and third Saturdays of each month at 7 p.m. Central Time, we are playing Edar Realm of Dragons, which is my homebrew D&D campaign that I DM. And I have 6 cast members, and 4 of the 6 are currently here. So if y'all want to see D&D other than what we do here, you're more than welcome to swing by there as well on the weekends. So
Next
yeah,
session's a party.
for about 30 minutes, and then they all get attacked.
That checks out.
I would like to split the party.
By the
course you
undead
would.
children. I mean, we don't
Excellent.
have undead children.
We did.
Anymore.
All right. So we've also got Timmy Turbo.
I'm awake. I'm awake. I didn't realize my mic was muted.
That's
So, yes, we are live every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesdays we kick things off around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a co-op campaign of Baldur's Gate 3 with a few lovely individuals here. We've got Dr. Diz, Clan Diesel, and Double Out Buck. We may have to do some restructuring until some are some are able to join in more frequently, but we're still going to recognize them because they started it off with us. And then normally we would try to play Baldur's Gate again on Wednesday to do the solo campaign, but we haven't been doing that.
I was gonna say, Tim, why you lying?
That you didn't let me finish. I said normally, but lately we have been playing Helldivers 2, Defending Democracy and Freedom throughout the galaxy, against a bug and robot tyranny. We play that with normally Dr. Diz, Clan Diesel, and Baker down there, and a few other individuals who have joined the fight. We start that around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got some other things in the works, still things I'm trying to plan out and map and everything, but we will get to it whenever we get to it. But that is all for me. Thank you again.
All right. So, just to wrap things up, we have a Discord you can go check out.
A Discord.
Probably over there in the chat. And if
It
you're
is.
on YouTube, it'll be down in the comment or the extra stuff below. And we've got socials.
No way.
Required by law. There are only liches for the sexy bitches. There
Trap.
is merch over on nerdicopia.net.
.net.
It's not .com.
It's not .com.
If you're needing some merch, you can go there, and there's merch. We've been promised a what was the new shirt?
Well, let's see. There is the one about the
The one you was
garden
talking about
gnome.
earlier.
That's not a gnome, and then there's the one with the ASCII boobies on it.
Yep, there you go. Looking forward to those. The
Yep.
summer wear.
Yep. Ooh, that
Not
would be
actually
that would make
gnomes.
a good swimsuit. You know what? I'll do it.
Summer collection.
dear sweet Jesus.
Oh no, the swimsuit, it has to be the one that says "kiss the cock." The artificial swimsuit that says "kiss my cock."
This is why I appreciate you.
Thank you.
But
Is
the
it why you
artificer
appreciate
on
me?
Nerdicopia is me, not you, Clan. That just makes it a little weirder.
Thanks that I'm the star of this show.
And then we've got the Nerd Tube over on YouTube. If you're watching this after the fact, you're on there right now.
That's true.
So
You're
hit
on there
that
right now.
subscribe button.
Below.
It makes the cast go wild.
Every time you hit the subscribe button, Diz gets a new tool hat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But it will always look like the same tool hat
Yeah.
because it's our branding and it's on point, and we're not changing it.
Hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell so you'll get notified because we post stuff all the time. So
Remember,
You know
the Nerdocopia
you
Network.
want
Raise
to.
hell, press the bell.
Excellent.
Also,
What-
thank you for that 11-month subscription there, Baker Boom Boom.
Yep.
Man, that was like the most perfect sign off. Why don't you ever use something like that? That was like perfect.
'Cause,
All right. We'll
'cause
see you next
I
time.
live in-
And Clan, say it again.
Raise hell, press the bell.
All right. Later, guys.